Hello, how we doing?
Hi.
Hi. Hello.
Hi.
Hi. How are you?
Oh, lovely to see you. Welcome to the LOL Live pub virtual place of drinkiness.
Thing and all that stuff and all that good stuff.
And here is Quack Norris.
Quack Norris is here. He's here. He's in the flesh. He's here with us. Fantastic. Our little drinking mascot. It's always good. How is everyone? How are we all doing? Are we all well? Who we got in? Thomas is in. He was in 2.5 hours early, apparently. He said, hi, everyone. Happy days. Hope you're well, Thomas, if you're still with us, mate. Jimmy says, hello, going to miss this one. I'll be at Vicarage Road watching Watford lose against Wolves. Yeah, we won't talk about football. Matt Smith says, afternoon, Paul and all. Slightly delicate this morning after Simon Stone Crow last night. So nothing Polly's double IPA won't fix. Blimey. He's not messing around. Straight in with a double. Good lad. Kevin Partner's in. Says, hope you got a beer, Matt, to make you feel better. I should sort it out, shouldn't it? So good afternoon, lads. Good afternoon, Kevin. Hope you're well, mate. Slice UK is in. Hello, sir. He's saying hello to Kevin. Kevin's saying hello to Slice. Jim is in. Said, good morning, Tony. Matthew Smith says, can't believe it's been 20 years since 9/11. We'll be raising a beer to everyone who lost their lives on that terrible day. Yep. I'll definitely share those sentiments, mate. It's crazy how quickly time has flown by. It really is crazy day. One of them days where you remember exactly where you were when you first found out it was kicking off. You know what I mean? It was one of those days.
Do you know the weird bit is, whilst I was on holiday, I visited the place where I was at that time, just by chance.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I was in a car dealership in Chichester, and our workshop was Jeep, Chrysler, and Portfield Sports and Classics. And in the Jeep side, the showroom was behind us with some glass windows. Everybody just started to go in there, and then somebody knocked on the window and told us all to come through. I remember just standing there. We were watching it in disbelief. It was horrific.
It was mad. I was in a Dixon's. Remember Dixon's that got bought out by Curry Electrical Stores?
Yeah.
I was in a Dixon's with my little brother, and I remember walking in there, and he was after a video game. He was after a computer game. He walked in there, and I thought to myself, there's a lot of people in here, and then thought nothing of it. So Gary's waffling on about this video game, and I suddenly thought to myself, it's really quiet. Like no one's talking. So I sort of thought, what's going on? And I sort of turned around, all the TVs were on, right? As they do in these electrical stores, and all of them are showing this footage of one of the towers, the smoke bellowing out of it, and then they showed the footage of the second plane coming in and hitting it. And that was on the news, and I thought it was a trailer for a movie or something. You know, I thought they're showing a trailer for a big blockbuster or something like that. You know, I didn't, and it was only when I realised there was news. There was a clock in the bottom of the screen, and there was news scrolling underneath. I was like, shit, this is real.
Yeah.
It was just surreal, crazy day.
I remember after all of us didn't really get any work done. We just couldn't believe what had happened.
Yeah.
And I just the inhumanity of it, I think.
Yeah.
Was the thing that shocked me.
It was shocking. It was shocking. It was upsetting. It made me angry. I went through a lot of emotions that day, and it's weird. It's a weird day. I can't believe it was 20 years ago. So I know we get a few Americans in. I know Shark might be in. Jim will probably be in. Anyone. I think everyone was affected by it. So, and if any of you know anyone who was, specifically affected by it, then obviously our thoughts are with you on this. But it was a crazy day. And when an anniversary like this, I think it brings it all home again to some people. So, raise a toast to everyone, really, on a day like today. Everyone deserves remembering. So, Kev says, good morning, Jim. CGR, good day, gentlemen. Hello, CGR. How are you, sir? Zabisky's in. Afternoon, all. Low. There we are. First low of the afternoon. Slim says, hello, Jim. Jim is in. Good morning, Kevin. We're all here. Lee W. Afternoon, guys and girls. Hello, Lee. How are you, mate?
Lee. I've tried to ring you earlier this week, and it went to voicemail. But I thought you might ring me back. But I've saved a beer one side for you. I'm having a bit of trouble with my lighting here because there's so much light coming in behind me. It's making me look particularly like red and ginger.
You are looking particularly ginger though.
So no, that's making me look even more ginger. Oh, there you go. Look, that's less ginger.
Less ginger.
What is going on? Well, I laugh, you are.
Hope you're well, Lee. Hope you're well, mate. What are you drinking? Captain Meat is in. Hello, mate. Typical Ronaldo scored. He did. Didn't take him long. Just before half time, he got his goal. He is back. He is back. Captain Meat's all right. Sisters. Beer Dog is in. Hello, Beer Dog. How you doing? You right? How you doing? Good afternoon, all. Hope everyone is well.
Hello, fine, Chris. I'm doing great.
You're bloody fantastic.
I've got new beer, because I went to Lidl to get some beer, and it's quite warm in that there shop. And I come back, and I've just put my beer in the freezer, and it's not real cold.
Oh,
so I'm not going out to drink.
You got nothing to drink yet? I've got 3 big Kronbacher bombers. I've had them in the freezer for an hour, and now they're in a nice bucket next to me. So I think they're just about right. I'll drink them from the Hofmeister Stein. Because we missed them, I'm paying homage. Homage. So cheers, everyone. First beer of the afternoon.
Oh, cheers. How long do you think they'll take to get cold? That is the question.
How long have they been in there?
20 minutes.
Oh, mate, yeah, you need about an hour. Hour in the freezer. Where's the prep?
Well, I had to go, right, this is my life. I had to go and get school shoes. And then Kobe's destroyed another Xbox controller yet again.
Going back to school?
Yeah. Well, no, they went back to school, and Casey was being fussy about the shoes on holiday that she wanted.
Right.
Between you and me, the most frustrating bit is the shoes she bought are the ones that were in the shop that she didn't want when we were on holiday.
She forgot about this.
I haven't.
Nightmare. It's taking kids shopping. Phil Smith, he's in. Hello. Afternoon chickens, a quick hello. As I'm festing. It is. Oh, you got an Arabic Pro?
Yeah, they're in Lidl.
Oh, mate. They used to be red when I was younger. They're yellow now.
Well, there was a choice of colours, but do you know there used to be like that pinky red colour with like a blue. Was it blue or was it purple strip inside?
Strip was silver.
Oh yeah, it was, wasn't it? But they don't do that anymore. They don't do that colour.
Oh, it was like a really faded red with a silver strip, and they were awesome. It just to glide for ages.
Well, it's meant to do 1,333 feet.
Nice, man.
That's the world record.
Afternoon, fellas. Quick pint before we head to Cardiff for food and drinks. Cheers. Have a good one, Rick. That sounds fantastic. He's on the razzle in Cardiff. Watch out, ladies. Kevin's in. Shark is in. Hello, everyone. I'm brewing a pumpkin spice ale this morning. I will be in and out. That sounds awesome. I had a pumpkin spice coffee this morning. I was very happy. Very happy. I do like pumpkin spice season. Catch me. I was in work, could not believe what happened. And then the second plane. Yeah, that was the crazy thing, wasn't it? Because we were, by that point, we were just starting to get the footage, weren't we? We were getting the live feed of the first one on fire, right? And then live, you saw the second plane swoop in behind it, and then bang, you're just like, whoa, just insane.
Well, I think the first one we all thought it was an accident, didn't we? Because we didn't know what had happened.
Yeah.
And then when the second one went in, we were like, right, this is just. I think it went through my head just a sinking feeling of this is going to be a world war. I honestly thought it'd start World War III.
That's exactly what I said to my brother at the time. He was like, "What's going on?" I said, "Looks like people are attacking the World Trade Center." And he didn't know what the World Trade Center was. I said, just the 2 massively long buildings in New York, the ones that Macaulay Culkin stood on top of in Home Alone 2. And he was like, right. It all made sense then, And I said to him, this is going to be World War III. And it wasn't quite that extreme, but they felt the force. Let's put it that way after that, So, bad times, man. Bad times. Oliver, hi, everyone. How do you measure a snake? In inches. They don't have feet. But hey! Straight in there, son. Straight in there.
Good man.
Love it.
Let's see if the beer's cold.
It must be chilled, at least. Get an ice bucket, mate. Lisa, a shark sounds great, mate. Should be good for Halloween. Yeah. So the Americans love anything pumpkin spice, don't they? They love all their pumpkin beers and that. Don't really get many beers over here, pumpkin beers. Not many. Oh. Jim said today also happens to be my son Jameson's birthday. He did 2 tours in Afghanistan. He's medically retired from the Marines and lives with us. He's disabled. Oh, so happy birthday to is it Jameson? Happy birthday to Jameson.
Happy birthday, Jameson.
Thank you for your service, mate. That's awesome. What a legend. Happy birthday to you, my friend. Toast to him.
Yeah, let me get my beer. It is slightly cold.
Slightly cold. It'll do.
Cheers. Thank you for your service.
Happy birthday, mate. Jack Garrett is in with a big £10 super chat. Said, "Oi, oi, afternoon, ball bags." Jack is not messing about. Jack, how are you, son? Hope you're well, mate. Hope you're well. What are you drinking? You tell me he's on lemonade or something. Oh, he's got the Old Appeals again. That's good beer.
I liked it. And in fact, there was a guy looking at Perlenbacher, and I said, "Dude, don't bother." I said, "There's some better stuff up there that's actually German." He's like, "Really?" And I was like, "Yeah, just look in that section there." And I said, "They've also got the Stewart Brewing lager in, which I think is a really good lager." So go for that. Cool, man. Yeah, ring me on Monday. We'll sort it. Oh, Paul, we just had an invite to Jamie's new pub.
Oh, right. Where? When and where? Because he mentioned it, and I was too drunk to remember.
It's the day before your due.
Oh, on the Thursday, 23rd.
Yeah.
Where's the venue? Is it in Leeds? Is it another one in Leeds?
Wakey.
Where the hell's that?
Just down from Leeds, Wakefield.
Oh, right.
Lee W, you could come with me if you want.
I was going to say, leave me up. I don't think I'll be able to do that.
Well, I'm like, I want to go, but I can't do another Jamie special where he gets us plastered.
It's going to be an evening thing as well, isn't it?
Oh, yeah. So, well, I said to Liz, well, we've got to go down, and she on Thursday for the thing. She said, no, we're leaving when I finish work on Friday.
So it's not you. Yeah, you won't be coming down early, will you? You've got to wait till, like I say, Liz finishes work.
But is your due on the Friday?
It's on the Friday, yeah.
Yeah, so we'll literally be.
But I mean, they don't kick off till 6:37 earliest. So yeah. Matthew Smith, what are you drinking, John and Paul? So John is on the Oettinger Pils, which has been in Lidl the last couple of weeks, part of their sort of German beer festival thing that they do. They were in my Lidl's last week, and I went there today after work, and they had nothing. My Lidl had been completely swapped. All the Oettinger was gone, all the Fest beer was gone, all the wheat beer was gone, nothing. I literally walked straight out again. I went to Tesco.
There's loads. There was loads. I'm just letting you know it was fully stocked. I mean, I had a choice. I actually was like, I don't know how much I should take.
I'd have taken loads. Mine was ransacked. So I'm on the Crombacher. I'm on the Crombacher Pils. I thought you get 3 big bottles for £5 in Tesco, so I took advantage of that. So,
good beer. I love Crombacher.
It's a good beer. Cat says, coming soon to a cinema near you, Red and Ginger, starring Handsome John. That sounds good. Red and Ginger. Rated 15.5. Oliver, let's get the likes up. Give it a thumbs up. We've got 25 in the pub. I want 633 thumbs up, please.
Yeah, why not? Go for it.
633 likes. Can we get 633 likes? Beer Dog, afternoon, mate. Bill says, a 3-day won't be long, waiting on the phone call to go and pick up Shane from work.
Oh, bless you, boy.
When you pick up Shane, you can come back and get drunk with us.
Do you know what? I'm going to open the back door. They're going to see the unglamorous side of this.
Oh, Newcastle have equalised 1-1. Oh, he's moving the furniture. Big Kev's here. Boys, what was the Spurs result earlier? Anyone? Don't ask, mate. Don't ask. Bloody nightmare. What are you doing?
I want to open the back door because it's blooming roasting in here.
It's warm, isn't it? Temperature's gone up again. It was 20. It was 25, I think the car said when I was out and about earlier.
25.
Yeah.
Gee whiz. It's about 20 up here.
It went down again. Thursday and Friday it got cooler. Today it's warmed up again. Newcastle are in here. It's 2-1. Oh my goodness. Oh, it's a replay. It's the replay of the first goal. I'm thinking to myself, Newcastle are in. Oh, I've only had half a sip of bolt. What is that? Doors Top Vintage. Doors Top. Love it. Love
Everybody
it.
sees it and goes, what the hell is that? Because especially when it's a bit out of shape, it looks a bit suspect.
That's a bit wonky, isn't it? Bit of a wonkon you got there. Shark says you need to wrap the bottles in a wet paper towel. That will help speed up the cooling.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm
Yeah.
out of focus.
You're out of focus. You're in focus.
Oh,
Yeah.
just so people know, the Discord has now got. I've renamed the home brewing to Shark's Home Brewing.
He's renamed it to what?
Shark's Home Brewing.
He's renamed it Shark's Home Brewing.
Oh,
There you go.
cutting edge.
Yeah, many of us in the States also remember what happened in the UK in July. Yeah, that's still.
It doesn't get talked about anywhere near as much as it should do. It's almost like we're, dare I say it, we're almost used to it. I think because we went through all the stuff with Ireland, it's almost like it's happened that many times that people are a bit numb to it all.
Yeah, we're kind of used to getting attacked, and then we just sit there and put up with it. Shouldn't be that way, you know. But well, there you go. But yeah, they done us over as well, the bastards. So what can you say? What can you say? Bit Kev 2-0. It wasn't 2-0. It was 3-0. It was worse. It was worse. Wrap the bottles, cans in wet kitchen roller. They cool down much faster in the freezer. So Bieski's second in that. Top shelf is in. Hi all. Hello, sir. Kev says 9/11 was a devastating day. Never forget. I don't think we will. I don't think we will. You Cardiff Valley boy here. Lovely. Steve's in. Evening, gents. Done 2 brews today. A lager and an IPA. So I'll be sorted for the next few months. And thank you, Paul, for joining my live last week and asking questions. I was enjoying that. Steve was doing a live with a few other home brewers. Kevin was involved. Shark Home Brewing was involved. And I'd had a skinful. I decided that I just wanted to ask loads of questions. So I was just like, how do you brew beer? What do you do? I was just question after question. But they were enjoying it, so it was funny. So, yeah, I enjoyed that. You have to do another one, Steve. John, thanks for what you did on Discord. I feel honoured. Honoured.
It's my pleasure. Well, it seems to be that you're our resident home brewer. And I just thought we all know who you are. And if people have homebrew questions, we can send them to you. And you've got your own little section there for homebrew. I think you deserve it.
I think, yeah, he has become an honorary member of staff.
He has, yeah, officially.
It makes sense.
Officially.
Officially, like a shark.
Boom, boom.
Boom, boom, boom. Joe says Ronaldo scored. He did. Jack says I came from school to see it all. Not work because I ain't as old as Phil.
I
was 17. 17 when that happened. I was just a mere young lad. Captain mate, it's always weird when you see the World Trade. In it, mate. In it. When you see the old films and you see him stood there. Oh, it is proper weird.
There's a little bit of rage inside.
Yeah, a little bit. I quite like what they've done with the Freedom Tower. It's an impressive looking building, but it's I'll always look at that space and think of the World Trade Center. I've
been all the way to the top of that.
What, the new one?
Mm.
The Freedom Tower. Oh, nice.
Yeah.
How long has it been up there now?
Oh, I don't know. Quite a while. When you look off the side of it, you can see the footprints of the Twin Towers.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I bet. Yeah.
I'll see if I can get a picture. It's amazing when you go up. Sorry, I'm talking over.
Sorry, mate, crack on.
I do it all the time. I'm really sorry. You go up the lift. The lift in itself is incredible. I'm not going to say anything about the lift because I think it will ruin it for you. But then when you get to the top, you get to this like area, and we went at night, and it's these massive screens before they let you in, and it shows you all this stuff. It's this amazing presentation, and then the screens vanish, and you can just see the whole view. And the way the theatre, the way that they do it is just incredible. It just it gives you goosebumps. It's amazing.
As we speak, Man United just scored again, and it's that man again. It's Cristiano Ronaldo again. He can't stop. He can't stop. What's the betting he gets the Golden Boot this season? Have I tried any good Oktoberfest beers yet? No, I've not had a single one. I had a couple of Fest beers from the brewer who do the little ones, the cheap ones, but no, I've not had any good ones yet. I've ordered a couple of subs of the Paulana Oktoberfest. They're on the way. I'm looking forward to trying that. But nah, I haven't had any decent Oktoberfest beers. I need to get to a proper bottle shop. I've not actually been out shopping properly, apart from a supermarket a couple of times, and you just don't get them. You don't get beers like that in supermarkets over here. It's not really the British beer market hasn't really caught on to that.
There you go.
It's gone straight through him. That's awful, goalkeepers. Jesus. Christ. Kevin Barnes says, happy birthday. Yep, happy birthday to Jameson. John Morris drinking a Budvar, and then on to the man's brown ale. Mackeson's, then Scrumpy Jack.
Oh,
what Mackeson's you have? I had the stout. I had a can of their stout last night. Awful. but drinkable. So John has just added that.
So I stuck a sticker up there. I'll
wow.
show you.
That's a hell of a view.
The view is incredible. Look at that.
Oh, God. Wow,
I've never been so high up in a building.
That's mental.
Oh, yeah, there were some of the beers in Cat's Deli.
Oh, love that. Love that.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. And that's the footprints of the Twin Towers when you're looking down.
Oh, God. They've lit them all up. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it is cool. It's me and my mate started to weep when we were there. It was very moving.
Mm.
When you see all the names, it's.
Oh God, yeah.
Yeah, it's this is me and my friends.
That's where he got arrested for being drunk and disorderly.
Those two were hilarious. They were so funny. And he was, because I think they were like the terrorism unit or something. And this dude here is like, oh, you've got to watch her. She's got like a massive body count. It's like, it's not me you got to be frightened of. Yeah, it was pretty cool. But yeah, and then that's Empire State. So if you're in the Empire State, you can see the Chrysler building there.
Yeah.
But you know what's really cool is Nike have an advert. When you look off, you look at one of these roofs, and there's a Nike tick in it. Goodness knows, at the top of the building, yeah. It must have cost an absolute fortune. When you see it, I can't find it. But yeah, basically, when you look down, you can see on the top of this building, it says it's got a Nike swoosh. I mean, that building's tall. That is tall.
Mm.
And the view, look at that.
To have them looking, oh, that's mental. That view there, looking right across Manhattan, with the River Nile flowing next to it there. Beautiful, beautiful.
There's the Lady Liberty.
Statue of Liberty.
Shame their mayor is such a douche.
Ah, they all are. They all are. Captain Mix says, Albert, them Hoff glasses are top bananas. There is a weapon in it. They are a good glass. It is a weapon. Simo's in. Afternoon, Sam. How are you, mate? How was your head after last night?
Yeah, was he on the lash?
He was doing a live last night, Simo.
Oh, was he?
He did a live stream with Alan and Alan, Fiona, and who else was on camera? I've totally forgotten who else was on camera now. Alan, Fiona, Simo, and someone else was on, and it was good. It was good fun. It was good chat. Cat to meet. He says he's got some Oettinger pills, beers, chilling too. Happy days. John's been sticking Lord's Brewing Company stickers all over New York City.
They are. If you find one, I'll give you a case of beer.
If you find them, yeah. If you find them, there's your inspiration there. Go travel around the skyscrapers in New York and see if you can find a Lord sticker. That would be the nuts if someone actually found one.
Yeah, I can tell you a rough idea of where I put them. So there are some in
right there.
There's some in like tourist shops. There is some in the subway, and then there's some on subway trains. There's some in the what's it called? Empire State. There's actually one that's behind the center door. There was a cleaning cupboard that they'd opened, and you could see the big steel. And I stuck my head in and put my hand around and stuck a sticker on.
I love it. So essentially, you graffitied all over New York City.
There it is. Look at that. How much do you think they paid for that?
Oh wow!
That's a garden there.
Is that not just like a Nike headquarters?
Well, it could be.
That's mental, isn't it? They put their own bloody logo on top of the building.
Yeah, so you can see it, and it like from the top. I'll tell you one thing though, their fire trucks are so flipping loud.
Yeah, well, it's just the echo all off the buildings, don't they? The sound just bounces off all the buildings. I'm going to do one better. I'm going to get the building in front that's taller, and I'm going to put the Paul's Beer Review logo on top of that one. See how they like that. Job done.
This is it inside the lift of the Empire State.
Ugh. Is that all virtual now?
Yeah, so you get to the top, and then the doors open, and you walk out. How cool is that?
It's pretty clever, isn't it? Spared no expense. Kev Baldwin is in. He says, started to appreciate the new flavoured stouts from Nitro to vanilla. Not too sweet, though. I'm the same. I don't like my stouts too sweet. I don't mind the odd Nitro, although I do think sometimes the Nitro can take away a bit of the depth in flavour. I've got to be honest. But yeah, what are your thoughts on that? Everyone in the chat, John?
Nitro, I think it's a very hard process to do well, and I don't know necessarily that it does anything particularly positive to the beer. I don't really know. I don't dislike it. I do like it. I mean, I'd like to do a Nitro stout, but then I don't know. I just all you're really getting is a smaller bubble and maybe less of that carbon, gassy, sparkling water flavour that you get in beer.
Yeah, there's very little carbonation, isn't it? Basically, the Nitro beer. Essentially, you're getting less of the fizz. I think that hinders the flavour sometimes. I know a lot of people really like the mouthfeel, but I think you lose a bit of the depth. I think you lose a bit of the complexity to a stout when you have a Nitro version. That's my personal opinion. Some beers it really works. Some stouts it really works with. Others I've had versions of the normal and the Nitro version. And for me, I generally always prefer the normal version to the Nitro. So, but they're getting popular. Nitro stouts seem to be getting more and more out there. So, yeah. Travis is in.
G'day. I'm getting another beer.
1:10 a.m. Great Galah. Hope you're well, Travis. Hope you're well. What are you up to, mate? What are you up to? 1:10 in the morning on Sunday. What are you going to do with your Sunday, Travis? What's the plan? Obviously, go to sleep first, and then, you know. Cat to me says, is Dave coming on the stream, or is he my wife? Dave Rodders, Tom, the Crumbly Bread. I don't think he'll be in today because he's currently in the process of driving home from Scotland. And he's got about 400 miles to drive, so I don't suspect we'll see him this afternoon. But he might jump on. You never know. Jack is on the Bushido. Have I said that properly? Bushido? Bushido coffee, baby. Bushido coffee, baby.
Bushido!
Bushido. Thomas is back. Hello, Thomas. He's saying hello to Simo. Simo, congratulations on the 300 subs. Yes, congratulations, Simo. It's a wicked milestone, mate. 300.
Well,
It took me ages to get anywhere near that.
I was going to say, he's got 300 very quickly. Done very well. Funny, he's always really funny and entertaining to watch. I think that's half the battle. If you're entertaining and you're amusing, then that.
I think if you've got a good personality and you're not full of shit, I think it works, personally.
I think it's horses for courses, though, isn't it? Like, if you came on my channel and you're looking for really good quality beer, aficionado, brewery owner, how we do this, how we do that, not probably going to get it with me, are you? But if you want to have a good laugh and mess around and see a bunch of stuff,
yeah, this is the stream you come to.
Exactly.
We had the third screen. We get stuff involved. Pictures of New York City. Who saw that coming? No one saw that coming. No one saw that. Crumbacket is a great lager. It is a good lager. It is described as a Pils on the bottle, but the dryness that you're supposed to get from a Pils is very subtle in it. For me, it's just a very good, clean, crisp lager for me. And I've already polished one off. That was how good it is. Oh, he's got it in the Budvar glass. Look at that.
It's not as good as the Budvar,
though. Look, the Budvar just looks perfect in that glass, doesn't it? It looks perfect. Jack says, slice, all right, chap. Ken says, enjoyed Timothy Taylor's Landlord Bitter at my sister's in Cambridgeshire, but we're not rated higher than Heineken on the sub. Ooh. God, blimey.
They're bitter. So
the Landlord.
So I'm guessing it's not fizzy. It would be like a proper bitter.
Bitter. Was it poured from a sparkler?
That's got nothing to do with it. It's whether it's carbonated or not. Has it been? Yeah. Is it kegged or is it just left and then it's not fizzy?
I don't think I've ever seen a Landlord. That's not far away from. That's only about Cambridgeshire. It's only about 45 minutes away from me. To get Timmy Taylor Landlord on cask or keg around here, that's pretty rare. So, I mean, did you have it on bottle or what? Heineken on the sub is good. Heineken on the sub is very good. CGR says, I'll be on the Crumbacker after this 1664. Very nice. Very nice.
Nice.
Kaneki, drinking myself. Does that mean you're also drinking? Or you're drinking yourself? Drinking by yourself? You're with us now, mate. You're not drinking on your own, fella.
No, Ken, you're with us. You're on the gravy train.
You're on the Lowell Pub family, mate. God, well behind already. All right, Jack. Captain's Red and Ginger will make a good buddy cop movie starring Albert and Del Boy. Red and Ginger. Simba says, thank you, Slice. This warmed me especially after a few bevs last night. I had to, Simba. I had to. It is warm, mate. It is. It has warmed up again. David Thompson, shut your face, David. I'm not talking about football today. Don't care.
Well, I'll tell you what. We need Simo over at the brewery, don't we?
Yeah, go get Simo up there and get involved.
When you come up in October, that would be funny.
What's Simo? Simo's got to come down and over slightly, hasn't he? You're up at Northwest. Oh, you bastard!
Where? I thought it was Bolton. Bolton.
He's Preston, isn't he? Isn't he Preston?
Oh, Preston. No, it's not that far. Preston ain't far.
It's in Preston.
Preston. It'll be Lancashire, Yorkshire, Wild Street.
You got me. Who makes a putt?
Be brilliant.
I love the accent. He's on Spatter and Oktoberfest for PD. Love this stuff, you bastard. He's on that at the moment. Sounds fantastic. Shark says, Simo shush. Simo shush. Thumbs up. David, afternoon, Simo.
David.
Captain says, brew for me, baby. Brew for me, baby.
Brew.
John Morris is a friend of mine. Was supposed to get one of the buses that was bombed. July 7th, missed it by 5 minutes. You hear loads of stories about that, don't you?
Flipping out, man.
Loads of stories. Like, my granddad, he was supposed to get on the train that fell victim to the great train robbery. He missed that. He was supposed to get on that. True story. He missed that train. The lucky boy. How's Duck Norris getting on?
He's doing all right, son. How have you been? He says he's not very. He's lost his voice. How have you been, Duck?
I just shot myself.
He said he's been fine, but he's been missing the warm water.
Missing the warm water. I'm gonna smoke.
He says he wants me to get a hot tub. Lydia, if you're watching, he needs a hot tub.
He does.
The pool outside is just too cold.
He's out of his natural environment right now. He needs, he needs water. Look at that. Gone for the double pour. Look at the head on that. Head on it already.
Gorgeous. I'm going out tonight as well. Can you believe it?
You're going out?
I'm going out. My beard is such a mess. I need to go to the barbers and have it properly. I had my velvet jacket on last night.
You had a what?
So I went to a friend's 40th birthday party,
right.
And she looks about 25. It was sickening. I said to her, I said, you seem to have fared a lot better for 40 than I have. But everybody said, oh, it's really smart, dude. I'm going to wear a tux, this, that, and the other. All the girls were dressed up to the nines. The flipping men, what a bunch of slackers, were in jeans. So I rocked up. I had a nice pair of black trousers on, some suede, blue shoes, and then I had a nice flowery shirt, and then I had a paisley blue evening jacket on, like a dinner jacket with silk bits there, all velvet. I look like a proper tart.
You had to be you, didn't it? It had to be you.
So I sat in the garden. In fact, my mate said to me as I turned out, he started laughing. He says, have you come as Hugh Hefner? And I was like, yes, that was exactly what I was going for, you knob. And then he was like, are you wearing a thong? And I was like, a silk one, I'll have you know. And then I went and sat in the garden out the back, and my mate missed his tonic, and it all went in my lap. So I ended up looking like I peed my pants. So I couldn't leave the table until I dried out.
Oh dear, I bet that took a while, didn't it?
Yeah, well, most of it had like caught the board and stuff that on the table, but yeah, I posted that ages ago.
There's a link.
You're really behind.
There's a link there for the Discord. There's the Discord. Sharko Brewing's a legend, especially when he's on his lunch day at work. David Wilson's in. Hello, David. How are you, mate? How are you, sir? What are you drinking? Steve says I'll probably do a live like that on a monthly basis. Sounds good. Kieran says it's like when relatives die. You write their death date down and remember it each year, but then move on. Otherwise, you will spend your life in misery and not drink enough beer. It's true. You got to move on. You have got to move on. You've got to carry on. But, it's good to remember. Joel says Ronaldo looks so good today. Ridiculous to think he's in his late 30s. Well,
yeah, when you moisturise that much and you've got millions of pounds, you probably do look good.
Personal trainer and all that,
Doesn't even drink Coke.
No, just drinks water, apparently. Coming to a cinema near you, Joss, the homebrew. Starring Paul as Captain Albert Red, John as Delboy Ginger, and Dave, my wife, as Rodney. That looks good. Ooh, so Ronaldo's earning $450,000 a week. It's a lot of money. Oliver, I can never take my dog to the park because the ducks keep trying to bite him. I know this one. I guess that's what you get for buying a purebred. Hey! He's here all day.
I love it, Oliver. Keep him coming.
It says, your guys' Leeds crawl was similar to ours. We did the Whitelock and the Assembly. Great places. We definitely didn't have enough time up north. 3-1 United. Bruno Fernandes.
We're doing it all again.
We're doing it all again in a few weeks' time. Leeds round 2.
Part 2.
So if anyone could come up Leeds early October and come and get drunk with us, that'd be great.
We're gonna brew your beer, aren't we? As well?
Yes, we're brewing a beer. We're brewing a beer, ladies and gentlemen. Are we doing the breaking news now? Are we?
Well, we can do. Yeah, I don't see why not. It's not going to be a dark beer, though. That's the only thing, Paul.
No, it's going to be a golden beer.
Because we thought everybody, or that's probably an exaggeration, but a lot of people do dark ginger beers. It's been done a load of times, and we thought, sack it, let's do a golden beer and do it ginger and make it so it tastes kind of completely different to what anybody's ever tried before.
Yeah.
So,
a light, spicy beer. It might just tick the boxes. Add that kind of that fine ground between a lager and a golden ale, but with a bit of winter spice so that you can enjoy it at Christmas.
Indeed. And then, whilst we're there, whilst Paul's up, we're going to dip the, if it doesn't explode when we open it, we're going to dip the 3-year matured Winter Hill that we kept. And we're going to dip one of the log jams that have been kept now for well over a year.
Yeah. That's going to be nuts, that one. That log jam's going to be nuts. That's it. I totally forgot that Neil and Leah were on. Neil and Leah were on with Alan and Fee and Simo last night. It was a good stream. It was good. I was enjoying it.
Oh, that sounds nice.
Yeah. Ken says, flew over the Twin Towers on the way back from Rhode Island to Newark Airport years ago.
Wow.
Well, looking down on it, that must be pretty amazing.
Did you know that the Twin Towers were taller than the Freedom Tower?
Were they?
And the height of the Freedom Tower, I think I might be wrong, but is 1,556 feet. Is that right? It's the year of independence from the English. Is that right? Was it 1556?
I have no idea. I thought that for some reason I thought it was taller than the World Trade Center. I thought they were trying to beat it.
No. Nope.
Oh, well, there you go. Mark Jones is in. Hello, Mark. He says that Siren Stout was nice. Bought a couple of my hold this last week. Evening, John, and you southern slag.
I love it.
Joe says the feel for winning. We don't need any more of that. A couple of these streams for the highbrow entertainment. Highbrow. I'll take that. Mark Jones, I only watched John in the hope of a free delivery. Only kidding. I don't
know what to say.
He don't know what to say. He's lost for words. Ladies and gentlemen.
I'm going to comb my beard.
Do that.
Hey, it's Big Kev.
Big Kev. I found one of your stickers, John. I'll send you proof after you sent me the beer. I like his thinking. Sly says, John, I was up your way, bank holiday, went to Harvey's bar in Holmfirth, and Lou and was that JP's Burger Place? Have you been to it? I assuming have you been to any of them?
I've been to that. Well, no, the one I've been to, Harvey's is, I've been to Lids has been to Harvey's. I think there's something to do with Heineken. They've got another bar the other side of town, and then they're opening a new one in what was Tribeca in town as well. So they're brave, because I'm super nervous about opening somewhere in the town centre. But Homefirst is a great night out. That's another one. Honestly, that's where Last of the Summer Wine was filmed. And that's a good night out. That is a good night out.
I can't imagine Holmfirth being a great night out.
Oh, no, it is. It's good fun. I saw a massive tear up there once. But yeah, it's all right. It's all right. Well, you know what Yorkshire people think, how they like their beer.
Well, they look after their beer, They look after their beer. They serve their beer properly. So, just can't imagine. Just, the Dales. Where'd you go for a good night out? In the Dales. There must be a town, right? Well, I did Preston. Oh, dear. Ahead on a Southern beer? Never. We go for the North-South divide here, I think.
Whitby, that's another good fun night out.
Whitby, yeah.
Whitby's beautiful.
Why are bath ducks yellow? Never seen a yellow duck in my life unless it's been plucked.
It's true. That is true. I honestly don't know. This is a serious thing that we need to solve. Let me find out. These are the questions when you come to mine and Paul's channels that we answer. Important.
Actually, Chris has just nailed it. They're meant to look like ducklings, aren't they? Ducklings are yellow.
Well, let's see.
They have yellow coat. Yellow ducklings. Thank you for that, Chris. Hope you're well, mate. Hope you're well. What are you drinking, Chris? Are you drinking? Are you drinking with us right now? Or is he on driving duties? Where should you go in the room if you're feeling cold? The corner. They're usually 19 degrees. Yeah. Jim says, will you name the beer PBR? No. Don't know. Good idea. We've got to think of a cool name for it, haven't we? Got to think of a cool name for the beer. Golden, like Goldilocks' muff.
No, that is the answer. That is the official answer. That the original rubber ducks were made to resemble baby ducks because they're so cute.
There you go. David Wilson asks, will Paul's beer be canned?
Yes.
Yes. There you go.
In fact, it'll only be available on can. Oh, we're in the sun. Did I tell you? It all kicked off yesterday.
Who's in the sun?
We are. Lord's Brewing Company.
You're in the sun, as in the newspaper, the sun.
As in the newspaper. We didn't make it apparently into today. So I was getting ready for the party yesterday. My phone rings, random number, never seen it before. Didn't answer it. Listened to the voicemail, and it was a reporter from the Sun. And it was about a beer that we've done with someone, and it's white labelled. And I do have a part to play in this, but what it was, we deal with lots of wholesalers all over the country. One of them being, I'm going to show you. I'll show you the pump clip in a minute. LWC, which is a massive wholesaler, and they white label beers, and it used to be, as I understand it, I might be wrong, it was Marston's that used to brew their white label stuff, and Marston's basically messed them about during lockdown, and we took the contract up, and we started doing stuff, and then they came up with this idea because of all the things that were going on to do Bojo's Brew House, as in Boris Johnson's brew house.
Yeah.
And they came up with it. It's a bit spitting image. It's a bit kind of funny. And when Matt Hancock did the dirty on his missus, LWC thought it'd be really funny that we did a bitter together, and it's called Hancock's Bitter on the Side. So what happened was, this is where it goes a bit wonky, is so LWC might have borrowed Sun's image for the pump clip. So if you see Paul on the share there, I'll put it up, the beer. So
can you zoom in?
Yeah, look, yeah. He's kissing her. It's that one from the Sun where he's kissing her, squeezing her bum.
Oh my God! So that wasn't long ago, was it?
No. So we got this out and did it.
Yeah.
And anyway, the Sun had found out about it, and they were apparently all yesterday trying to find out at LWC who was doing it, what was going on, and then eventually tracked me down. And then I didn't let on who at LWC did it, but I said I did have a part in it. So yeah, we just thought it was funny.
So what's the angle then? What's the story?
Well, I don't know. I mean, I think they just think it's hilarious that we did it, just because it's silly. And we're trying to make light of something that we just thought he just deserves it, really.
Yeah.
It's kind of amusing.
That is good. So you're in the paper. I love that. I love that.
So I don't know if we're in tomorrow's or Monday's. I mean, the only worry is whether LWC gets sued for using the image, because that belongs to the Sun.
Right. I see.
But yeah, it should be blooming hilarious. The beer is really good as well. It's a spin-off of Chosen Man, but without the dry. We don't dry hop it.
So it's a nice, easy drinker then, basically.
Yeah, it's proper.
All right. Easy going. What did the Duck Norris say when he bought some lipstick? Put it on my bill. Put it on the bill.
I heard it before. He said he's heard that one before.
Oh, he's heard that one. Jim says 1776.
Ah, 17. That's it then. That's the height. I'm sure that's what the story is.
That's the year the American got their independence from us, right?
Yeah.
1776. Call it ginger beard in tribute to those who are bald and ginger, i.e., all of us. we got to get a good name for it. Beard Dog says, "Time for me to go. I'm afraid I'll catch you all soon, you bloody bastards." They'll be back on later. They'll be back on later. Brad Evans, hello Brad. Hi everyone, just calling in before the Villa kickoff. 4-1 to Man United now. Jesse Lingard would love us to beat. I'd love it if Villa beat Chelsea today. That'd be great.
Yeah, 1,776 feet to the tip.
Wow. All the way to the tip. Gotta love it. Dave Wilson says, "Okay, Chris."
How's it going? See you, Chris. Love you, man.
What's the difference between a pickpocket and a peeping Tom? One snatches your watch, the other watches your snatch. Hey! Oh, dear. You know those signs you see in parks that say, "Please keep off the grass"? How'd they get it there?
Yeah, it's true.
So we're allowed on it, but you're not. Outrageous. We went to a hickory in North Wales on my holidays. Found out they're everywhere. It's a smokehouse chain rib of beef. Very nice.
Ooh, sounds good.
I do like ribs. Do like the ribs. Taste
You know, I ordered Chinese ribs for the first time in ages the other day, and I thoroughly enjoyed them. And I was a messy, sticky mess after. I thought.
A messy, sticky mess.
Hey, bit of Yorkshire. Tell me.
If you're going to be a mess, you should probably be a messy mess, shouldn't you? I suppose.
That's true.
Makes sense.
Oh, here she is. Mrs. I don't want those shoes buys exactly the same shoes when we go to the next place.
They were very different.
Very different.
Very
They were the same blooming shoes.
Why were they different?
Yeah, why were they different?
Because the design on the other one was really strange. And like the top where the toes are, like the lace bit, and then the top where the toes are had this really strange shape to it, and it just looked horrible.
Makes total sense to me.
Chris,
He's on the Vocation Hebden Lager. Ooh, nice.
It's not their best though. I don't think that's the best beer that they do. I think their lager's a bit meh.
Yeah, it's all right. It's drinkable.
All right. Oh.
But it doesn't touch their pales and their IPAs. Like that's why I think Vocation are at their best.
Oh, that beer that you and me tried at Assembly.
Oh, the triple red.
Me, that was amazing.
It's a banging beer, that one. That is a banging beer. If you've not bought that yet, everyone should order that beer. It is superb.
We should all order it and do a drink along.
We do. We do.
You know what? Why don't we ring Katie and ask her if she wants to do a drink along with us, a Vocation drink along? Maybe do a Vocation Lords drink along. So get them to advertise it as well, and then get a box on, and then we all drink it together live.
We'll do it. We get Vocation involved. We need to get Jamie involved as well. So get him onto a live one day. Yeah,
he'd be hilarious.
He would. It'd be good value. Get a few beers in him, and it'd be good value.
Does anybody else have cereal in a mug? Because my daughter thinks that's the way you do it.
Okay, so if you don't want loads of cereal, you make cereal in a mug.
But who does that? She's got cereal in a mug because she doesn't want to eat loads of cereal.
I've never done cereal in a mug before.
You're a strange child.
It's just like a small bowl.
Captain Meat's comment here. That's brilliant.
Well, that's that. We'll take that as fact.
You've summed it up. I see keep off the grass sign. I always think, nope, too late. Hey,
It's true.
It's one by me. I love it there. The southern fried chicken there is lovely. Lovely.
Love it. Tell me.
Right. Ooh. Mark Jones says, spot on, Brad. It was between ribber beef or the brisket. Enjoyed the rib. Very nice. Travis, enjoy your evening, lads. Go the mighty hammers. Oh dear. I've got another day of wood chopping tomorrow, or / today in Australia. Enjoy the purple can, Paul. Johnny has had that one.
Did you know there was some bitter growing in the forest there? Sent me a video. You know, when I was on holiday, there was some beers growing. Apparently, they're just because it's spring in Australia. They were just growing. He just found some there when it was
growing.
Yeah,
that's awesome. Be good if beers grew around here. It'd be sweet. I'm looking forward to the purple one from Stomping Ground. I had their pale ale last night. Really good. As far as pale ales go, it was superb. They just knocked something like that out for a laugh, you know. What a brewery. Stomping Ground in Australia. Great brewery. Been to John's neck of the woods, down Paul's neck of the woods. Tomorrow for 3 nights, visiting London. Down the big smoke. Come to town, mate. Come to town.
Cock and egg
Cock and egg gator. And the frizzles. Deep fried whole pickles. Or deep fried pickle. Sounds quite good, nice actually. The Hickory House Ale goes down a treat too. Can't go wrong there, mate. Sounds good, man. Hickory House. I've said it once. I'll say it again. Hancock is my wife, the slag. What?
To the brewery on Monday.
Disco's in. What?
Sorry, I interrupted. I did it on purpose. I was just waiting until you talk, and then I'm deliberately talking over you.
What? I tell you, I glanced up there, and for a split second, I thought the Coca-Cola Christmas advert was on, and I was about to absolutely lose my shit. I had to double take. It was like a bird in a bedroom on a laptop, and it all looked very festive. And I was like, "What? I can't be playing the Coca-Cola Christmas advert already." Well, up the tree.
Emma from Jim's Bottle Shop is coming to the brewery on Monday.
Is she?
Yeah, for the day. Yeah.
Oh, excellent. What's she doing?
Sweeping up. I haven't told her yet.
She's tidying up the place. Oh no. Making everyone's lunch. Oh, bless her.
Oh, God. No, she's coming up, so yeah, it should be fun.
Oh, that'd be good. That'd be good. I'd like to meet her one day. She seems like a good egg. A good egg.
She's ace. She is absolutely hilarious.
How are you? Are you drinking yet, or are you saving yourself for later, mate? David also says, "Hi, Disco."
Hello, Disco. How are you? Do you want to see my holiday photo, Lids? Whilst we're on holiday, got a cracking shot of her. She just got up. She's going to kill me for sharing this with her.
Like, good morning, sweetheart.
No, I just got up. Enjoy a cup of tea.
Oh, I love that. Captain Moose says, "See, Raggy's just done the Guinness 0.0 review. They brought it out again now, have they? Because they recalled it all last year, didn't they?"
Yeah, that was bad. That's just bad marketing.
They spent so much money launching that thing and all the advertising, and then it was all contaminated, wasn't it? So they had to recall it all. Shocking. Yeah, I'm interested. I'm intrigued. I think I will review it because a 0%. I've never had a 0% stout. You know what? Yeah, I'm intrigued. What did he say? What do you think of it, Paul? What do you think of it?
Oh, have you heard this? Have you heard this? Look who it is!
Oh, mate!
I'm Mikey Moo. So Harry's just come downstairs to ask if he can play Xbox for a little bit because he's been playing with Micah, playing Lego, and his back is just really hurting. So that means that's a good reason to play Xbox. I'm thinking, because your reason sucks so badly, that it's a no.
Yeah, but I was playing with toys. And that's what you need to do.
Yeah, you need to play some more toys. But you've been on it all morning, mister. So, you guys, you've got loads of toys to play. Play your toys. Otherwise, I'm going to get them all, put them in the box, and I'll take them to the charity shop. Go on. Little time.
You?
I'll be on the computer game all the time.
Jack says, John, you're forgetting she's female or something. Don't argue, mate. Utter waste of time. It's true though. It's true though. When you speak to women, they're like, "We're going out," and they're like, "I've got nothing to wear." When they say they've got nothing to wear, you're like, "What are you talking about?"
Yeah, and you're like, "Why have you got 4 wardrobes and I have half of one?"
Yeah. It's like, how have you got nothing to wear? You literally have nothing but clothes. It makes no sense. So I've got to get a new outfit. Got to get my nails done. So you haven't. You don't have to do these things. They're a crazy species. How do you embarrass an archaeologist? Give him a used tampon.
That is horrific.
And ask him which period it came from. I love that. Captain did the double take when saw that Guinness in the supermarket. I'll have to watch that and review. I am interested in that one. I am interested.
It'd be interesting to try because I can't think of anybody that's done that because it's not something off the top of your head that you would think would sell.
Yeah. It's got the name Guinness on it, so you know it's going to sell. Oh dear. Why does Pep dress like he's borrowed clothes from lost property? Used to be stylish and cool for a baldy. I don't know. What's he dressed as? Is he dressed? Was a City playing right now?
But
it's finished at 4-1 to Man United. Was the final score there. So yeah, what do you call a Roman soldier with a piece of hair stuck between his front teeth? A gladiator. Just so childish. Because there's one of the chicken go to a seance to get to the other side. Look how
that's quite good. I quite like that one.
That. I've caught up with the chat.
No.
Yeah, I've actually.
Well, that could mean that you got no viewers.
It could be.
That's normally what happens. If I ever catch up with the chat, it's because it's nearly the end of the night and everyone's begging off. How many have we got in the house?
It says we've got 28 people still in the pub. But I've actually caught up with the chat. It never happens. Oh, hang on. All of a sudden.
Oh, no, you aren't. No, you aren't.
All of a sudden, the chat's coming in. What does Pinocchio's lover say to him?
Right. I've heard that.
Tell me fibs. Dave says, didn't want to buy a 4-pack of the Guinness. Most alcohol-free drinks, very thin. So can't see it being any good. Yeah, I think that's the same opinion, generally.
Yeah, I agree. That Lucky Saint that was next door to us wasn't too bad. You know, when we were at Brew London, I thought that was reasonable.
Yeah.
But
that was just like drinking water, wasn't it? Which was quite welcome.
Yeah, it was.
Because there was no water anywhere, which was madness. That's the one critique I have of Brew London. So where was the water?
Well, they had those big water butts, but it was because people mistreated them, and then there was crap on the taps, and I wasn't drinking out of that.
No, definitely not.
We had our secret stash.
Oh yeah, we bought a load of water, didn't we?
And then I nearly threw it up over the balcony.
Yes, you did. Yes, you did. You had to stop yourself, didn't you? Oh no, there's people down there.
Some of it went. I swear down. Some of it went and landed on somebody.
We're down. Charco Brent says the kitchen now smells of grain, hops, and definitely the spices to make up the pumpkin. I'll be up for sitting there right now, man. That sounds good. Sounds good. Did you bet the Chinese woman boxer? Her fists are so dangerous. She's banned for being a lesbian.
I'm trying to work it out. I don't know. Let's try not to offend too many people with our jokes.
I don't get it. No, that's gone straight over my head. We've had that one.
Sobieski is a bit more highbrow than us, isn't he?
Everyone's going to the same website for these jokes, isn't they? If your Uncle Jack was on his roof and he wanted you to help him down, would you help your uncle? Would you help your Uncle Jack off? Oh, dear.
Keep it clean, boys. Come on.
Family party.
Let's not upset people. Let's not make it too awkward. You know, there could be some nice ladies come on. They come on here. They see me combing my beard. They're like, wow, look at that beautiful beard. And then you scare them off with a rude joke.
Yeah. Jack says, I want to be reincarnated as a spider. Then I'll hear women say, oh, my God, look at the size of that. It's huge all the time.
Oh, mate, do you know what happened last night? This is honestly, my brain to mouth filter is just gone to pot, right? We sat there. One of my mates, AD, he comes and sits down. Joe, she sat in front of me. Her husband's there. Cookie to the right of me. And my mates are the Mrs. Esther is sat to the left of me. Like Esther says to AD, "Oh, how are you getting on? How have you been during lockdown?" It's like, yeah, it's been fine. I'm fine. You know, things got pretty tough with the old C word, you know, and I was like, crabs. The conversation went from being really friendly to really awkward like that. Oh, no.
Well done, John.
I know. What was I doing?
Good job. Good job. Where are we? Loads of messages are coming in now. Oliver, what did the leper? Oh no! What did the leper say to the sex worker?
I'm going.
Not the one. Philford Smat Oliver, Stuart Hall, Rolf Harris, and Max Clifford walking to an Irish bar. The barman says, "Not you, Tree again." Oh no! Dear. Some of these are absolutely awful this afternoon. Keep coming at it, great. I'm posting pictures on Discord and Instagram later. Yeah. Shark is posting pictures of his Billy and again on Instagram and Discord later. You heard it here first. That's him, Sobieski, the slag. Oliver says, "No." Thank you guys for acknowledging 9/11.
Damn right.
We couldn't not. We're all. Well, I mean, I know I am. It was probably one of the first things I thought of this morning when I realised what the date was. I was just like, Jesus Christ. So 20 years. 20 years to the day. But yeah, I've always had a very. I've always had a bit of an affinity with America and American culture. It's always something I've been into. And,
yeah, me too.
With my brother living over there as well, and I've had relatives in the States as well. I had an auntie lived in Detroit. I had an auntie lived in Canada, obviously a different country, but you know what I mean. That side of the Atlantic, I've always had a bit of an affinity with the States and all the films.
They helped us out with the war, didn't they?
Exactly. I've got nothing but time for America. Nothing but time. And I would say when it happened, I'd say I think it affected everyone. Everyone was shocked by it. So anyone who remembers that day, it was a rough day. It was a rough day. Yeah.
It was bad.
Really. Big Kev, have you tried any of the new Tesco range? I've not. I went in my Tesco a couple of hours before this came on, and they didn't have any of them in mine. But apparently they're not supposed to actually be released until Monday. So I'm assuming that's the reason. But I know lots of people have been able to get them already. So, yeah. Have you had them yet, Kev? Well, I've had roll with it. Great beer. That's going in Tesco. So, yeah.
That was so cool that we got to have that before anybody else.
Yeah, man. Exclusive, baby. Exclusive. That's one of my beers of the year. I thought that was an absolutely exceptional pale ale. Super.
My favourite, mate, that red beer, if I could get Mike to brew something like that for Christmas. Saying that, Winter Hill is epic.
Winter Hill, in terms of winter spices, on a whole other level to Triple Red. But Triple Red is Triple Red for me is like a barley wine.
Oh,
it's a classy beer.
Stunning.
But winter spice is what I wanted to drink throughout Christmas because it tasted like Christmas with alcohol in it. I had my first. I can't remember when exactly the box turned up because you sent me some. I really liked it, and then I was like, John, just send me all you got. And then you sent me a box of Winter Hill, and I was drinking it right up until New Year's Eve. I was drinking it New Year's Eve. I finished my last couple of bottles New Year's Eve. I was obsessed with it. I thought it was a great beer.
It is a beauty. I'm just hoping that barrel aged one is drinkable because it could have turned. We just don't know. I mean, it's been kept refrigerated the entire time.
But it could be spectacular. Could be spectacular. You never know. David Longstaff is in. He's got a long staff as David. Oi, fellows!
Like a massive, like the long man of Wilmington.
He's got a massive staff as David. Massive staff. He might just have a big stick, or he could have lots of people working for him.
It's interesting though, like that name probably comes from someone having being a boss and being he's the Longstaff, he's the man. You know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely. David, where does your name come from? Where does the surname come from? Longstaff. It's a good name.
It is. I like it.
Oliver says, what do you call a Catholic IT teacher? Oh no.
Wow.
Oh Christ.
I'm not Catholic. I just like to put my hand up.
Oh dear. A PDF file, ladies and gentlemen. PDF file. Did you hear about the cheese factory exploded in France? Nothing left but debris.
Yeah.
There was debris everywhere.
I love it. Oh, if you happen to like brie, Paul's tried it. Costello's brie.
Costello.
How nice was that brie?
It was a lovely brie. It was a really nice brie. I did enjoy it. I do like a bit of brie. I like a bit of brie. Watford Tesco's, all the new ones, as well as Camden's Marmite Ale. Yeah, I'm not really interested in Camden's Marmite Ale. 2 reasons. That's the first one. First one, I don't want to drink Marmite. And 2, Camden Town Brewery are the official beer supplier to Arsenal Football Club, so they can go fuck themselves. So yeah, I won't be spending money on Camden Town Brewery beer anymore. Thank you very much. So there you go. But the rest of them I'm looking forward to.
Oh my God.
Jackson, how you doing, gents? Just finished a good round of golf. Ooh, nice day for it, son. Nice day for it. Having an ice cold Thatcher's Katie, which is going down far too quickly. Nice.
Do you do the thing with cider where you get a whole pint glass full of ice and then that's what I do? I love it like that.
Yeah, top it up.
Hello, love.
Hello.
Here she is, old Ginger.
Hello, sweet cheeks.
Me and Paul had some ideas about the outfits for Oktoberfest live streams.
Oh yes.
We did. We did. We had some ideas. I'll tell you what.
Like, oh, really?
A bit around the golf, a cider will go down beautifully. I ain't had a cider in ages.
I can't do golf. I've tried. And plus, I look like it. They're like, who's that knob over there? Like, I really don't fit at all.
Yeah, I'm the same. I've played golf and I can't get on with it. And I understand why people lob their clubs.
Yeah.
You feel like you've hit a perfect shot and then the ball just swerves off in a completely different direction. And you're like, that's not what I meant. That's not what I meant. No. No, not Adney. Would not pay £5 for a beer. Would you not? Maybe on a special occasion. The chocolate banana stout on Vocation seems the winner. Dude, it's 11.7%. A barrel aged imperial stout at 11.7% ABV in a supermarket is incredible. So you go into any bottle shop, that's going to cost you a tenner minimum. So I would say try it. I would say try it. Treat yourself. Treat yourself. If you don't like it, you can say, look, I tried it. I won't do it again. But I think £5 for a nearly 12% imperial barrel aged stout is good value, personally.
Do you know what? I've got an idea.
And it's
I'm
okay.
gonna say this out loud, so then I have to do it. I need to get to 1,000 subs.
Yeah.
And I will go and get beers that are over £5 a can, and I'll fill a case with 12, so they're over £5. I mean, I might even sneak one of them Omnipolo 15 quid bad boys in there, and then somebody wins a very expensive box of beer when I get to 1,000 subs.
There's an incentive. So if you've not subscribed to John at Lord's Brewing Company, excuse me, anyone in here hasn't subbed, I do recommend it, obviously, because they're brewing some of the finest beers in the north of the country right now. And John is a legend. We all know John is a legend.
I try.
So yeah, if you've not subbed to Lord's Brewing Co. YouTube channel, do it. Do it. Let's get this man to 1,000. God knows he deserves it. God knows he deserves it. Ooh, I need to plug in my laptop. Hold the fort. 1 second, John.
Welcome to Lord's Brewing Co.'s live stream. Yeah, so no, I think I'm just over 700, and what's really frustrating, my wife's like, haha, Lily does a terrific Tommy Cooper impression. That's just like that. Yeah, it's just like that. I was like, oh, I was in a part now. I was like, I love it. Yeah, I think we kind of this summer, obviously, people are out and about now, so the views have dropped off a cliff just in general. And I'm kind of handicapped in the sense of I can't really do much in the way of mainstream for beers. I don't feel comfortable reviewing other people's beers. I'll say if I enjoy it, I'll say nothing if I don't. To a point, although like Vocation Hebden's Lager, it's all right, but I know that they do much better other beers that they do that are brilliant. But yeah, so I'm kind of in this place where there's only so much I can do. And like even doing a video of how we brew something, once you've done it once, there isn't a massive difference in the brewing process to the next one. And it's like we've just done the beer that Paul messed around with and probably broke when he poured in the yeast.
That beer's going to be the best beer you've ever brewed.
We triple hop that back, triple dry hop that is.
I'm so excited that beer. Literally.
And I've never drunk a beer as bitter in my life as that one. It makes Silver Spur look like it's Carling.
Wow.
But when I held it up and I was like, my gosh, like half an hour after I could still taste it. But when I held it up to the light, you could see that it was green in colour and all the bottom. There's that much hops in it. It was green and there was green in the bottom of the glass. It's flipping mental. So yeah.
When can I try it?
You can try it when it'll be out soon. I've just got to finish the copy.
Happy days.
So it'll be due to come out in the next couple of weeks into we'll be booking it to go off to be canned, and then yeah, it's just a case of when they get it finished and get it back. So it'll probably be end of this month, beginning of next. Hopefully we can get it in time for the sub boxes.
Awesome. No, I'm really looking. I mean, I've got to drink it because I put yeast in it, so I've got to drink it. So there you go.
Do you want to see the full artwork for it?
Yes.
Yeah, that didn't take much persuading.
Yes. No, I personally, Kev, I am actually looking forward to having a go on that beer. A chocolate banana imperial barrel aged stout from Vocation. I'm all over that. And for £5 in Tesco, you can't go wrong. So I'm looking forward to that one personally. Oliver says the Marmite Ale sounds interesting. Just have a really yeasty beer, and it'll taste like Marmite. You know, don't spend money on Camden Town Brewery. The scumbags. I love you, Camden Town Brewery, really.
No, you don't, you liar. They're AB InBev anyway.
But sure, I hate them. Honestly, I'm not sure. The only thing I know is the family had a lawyer firm in the 1800s. It's a popular surname in the northeast. Yeah. Of course, it is Longstaff. They've got a player in a Newcastle team called Longstaff, haven't they?
Oh, really?
They do. Is Max Peri Peri too spicy in my opinion, or am I a slag? You're a slag, Oliver. You're a slag. I've got crisps. I forgot I got crisps. I got crisps. I got them. What are they called? Stack.
I've never seen them before.
Purple flavour.
Carpet flavour.
Purple flavour.
That's an odd flavour. Carpet.
Flaming chicken wings, they're called.
Flaming what?
Flaming chicken wings. Oh, God, these singe my eyebrows.
He's always swearing that boy. Flaming chicken wings.
My eyebrows. Doritos Stash. Wow.
Right, how do I do this?
I don't think I've tried them, Oliver. I don't think I've tried them. I was with you, David. I was with you. It's all right. Makes a change to have a savoury and not a sweet novelty beer. That's a good point, actually. Why do all novelty beers have to be based on chocolate and stuff like that?
I don't know.
Right.
Can you hear the
Fully roasted. Got a dash. Off for food. Get on the beers. Catch you later on Instagram, Paul. Cheers, Disco. Rascal and Disco Beer Reviews Instagram tonight at 10 p.m. I will be chatting and drinking more beers with them this evening, and I'm looking forward to it because we were supposed to be doing it last Saturday. Something came up and I was forced to miss it, but we've rescheduled it for tonight, and I'm really looking forward to it. So if anyone's still up and still drinking and fancy having a chat, getting pissed up with us three, yeah, please get involved. It promises to be a good laugh. So we'll speak to you later, Disco. Cheers, mate. Ken Borman, keep the cans of beer down to £3, gents, please, at the supermarkets. They're creeping up, aren't they? They're creeping up.
They know they can get their money. They know they can get their money.
Well, they've got to make some money from it somehow, won't they? So I think Simon's been and got them already. And he did a video, and it sounded like the minimum he paid was $3.50. So they're creeping up already. They are creeping up. Tree Dude. He's a dude. All about the trees. The alcohol tax is tax on consciousness. Well, we pay more tax than any other country in Europe for our beer.
I was going to say, yeah. You're
So
right.
they can't make their money somehow because this is every right. Our government are money grabbing slags.
Tree Dude, they will find a way to tax us all the time. It's just, it's like, here we go. Here we go. I don't know if this is going to come out right because this is a bit of a low res version. Why have I got I've got white screen. I've literally got, there we go, 62 gig of RAM and this thing. Yes. So this is a low res version. So this is Paul's beer. Are you ready, Paul?
I'm ready. Nothing's coming up. Oh, it is.
This is Baller.
Baller, baby. That is a Lamborghini. Lamborghini. It's a Lamborghini, that is. It's Lamborghini. That's a Lamborghini Countach.
It is.
And that's an ambulance.
That is the ambulance. That is. We've got some, actually, there's a revision. So there's some white stripes to go on the ambulance, but on the windows. But
we've got me driving the Lamborghini. We've got Abby driving the ambulance. And we got John chasing us in an aeroplane. He's like, yeah. You slow down, you two. You're too bloody cool.
So just a little fact that in the film, the ambulance is in the Cannonball Run that Burt Reynolds and Dom DeLuise are in. And the dude who plays the doctor, I forgot his name. What's she called? Farah. Oh, she was gorgeous. Something Farah, whatever her name is. Gorgeous lady. So the actual ambulance in the film belonged to the guy who is Burt Reynolds' mate, who is a stuntman who did Smokey and the Bandit. And the ambulance in the film is the actual ambulance that they did the Cannonball Run in. So that van is actually the van in Cannonball that did the Cannonball. And a lot of the stories within Cannonball are true. So the aeroplane is in there because there's a story of one of the guys, they were flying along and they wanted some more beer. So they landed the aeroplane, went in a shop, bought a load of beer and took off again on the high street.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. And the Countach, you know, you've got to have, or as the Europeans say, the Countach is, or Cantac, is, you can't not have it.
Yeah.
And he's added, if you look carefully, when we got the first revision, it didn't have the front wing and the back wing. And I just said to him, I said, the wings are missing. And he was like, flipping heck, as if you knew that. And then on the ambulance, I was like, the stripes are missing. So, yeah, pretty cool, isn't it?
It's pretty cool. I like that. That's going to look wicked on a beer can. That really is.
I think we should do. I actually think we should do this, the artwork for this one here, and ban one and do them as posters.
Oh God. Yeah, I would love to see. Honestly, that. I'm trying to think. What's my favourite? That's my favourite so far. Because one, I like the colour scheme because it's white and navy. So, you know, Spurs, we're winning, right? So the colour scheme's right. You got one of my favourite cards ever. I need that. I need a print of that.
Sick, innit?
Yeah, it is cool. It is very cool. I like. What's the name of the guy? He's on Instagram, isn't he?
Yeah, it's called the Architect's Garage. It's called Doug. Amazing guy. Amazing guy. If you're into cars and you have a fancy car, you can send him a picture of your car and he'll make you a picture like that. It's
very cool. I really like that. I really like that. So that's what's the name of the beer again?
So this is called Baller. So we wanted Cannonball, but old Magic Tragic Flop have already done it. So it annoyed me because they did nothing to do with the Cannonball.
When do you know when Magic Rock do their Cannonball run?
What, when they actually make the really strong one?
But they release the new versions, don't they, once a year? So they have Cannonball, which is the core range IPA, and then they release two other versions, and they bring them out at the same time. The idea is if you go there and drink the 3 Cannonballs, they call it the Cannonball Run. It's like a drinking challenge, basically. I want to do that. The Cannonball Run at Magic Rock. That would be funny. That would be funny.
It's not a real one until you've had a Baller.
True. So yeah, that is the artwork for Baller, the Mountain IPA that I put the yeast in. So it's going to be awesome. So there you go.
A little tiny somewhere saying the Cannonball done correctly.
Yeah. Exactly. But that beer's going to be a banger, and the artwork's superb. So it's a win.
You can't have the money, Kev.
You have the money. I invested in hand sanitizer before the pandemic. Bloody rubbing my hands together, I am. Rolling in it. When John gets to 1,000 subs, he must brew Keith Lorraine, the long-anticipated bacon beige ale. There's a lot of momentum growing.
Smiling at me here.
There is a lot of momentum growing behind the Keith Lorraine beer. It's a big deal.
How do you get egg as a flavour in a beer? Egg and bacon.
Smoked malt.
So it'd have to be a pastry beer, wouldn't it? And it'd have to be... Beige is not actually a hard colour to get, because if you do it Nipah style, there's plenty of beige Nipahs.
You just got to get some smoked malts, like the Germans do with their lagers, their smoked lagers.
Well, you can get a bacon additive as well that you put in that a lot of the companies use for crisps. It's totally natural, and it's vegan. So you can get the bacon flavour is easy, and the smoke flavour is easy from the malt.
But the hippies will love it.
But the smoked malt, and then to make it beige is the problem, because if you use the smoked malt, they're dark.
Yeah, I suppose. It would be nice, though. A Quiche Lorraine flavoured beer. So it's got to be eggy, it's got to be cheesy, it's got to be bacon, it's got to be bacony. Just...
Could you imagine me going to my investors, right, lads? Got an idea. Keith Lorraine beer. But it's going to be bacon and beige. They're literally going to be like, you've lost your flipping mind.
What are you on about? What are you on about? Just give it to Brewdog. They'll brew it by accident. Way straight in there. We don't know how it's going to happen. I'll have to try it. Norwich's Tesco doesn't have the best selection. I'm in Norwich. What does my dad have in common with Nemo? They both can't be found. Oh my days!
Oliver,
Oh my days!
that's so sad. Brutal.
Giving us your life story there, son. Oh, so Villa and Chelsea are on the pitch. They're taking the knee for something. Look at the Chelsea fans clapping that. They're the most racist bunch of fans in the country. Dickhead. Sobieski, I agree. We need Keith Lorraine. Yeah.
Oh no.
What do you call a panic buying of sausage and cheese in Germany? A worst case scenario.
Oh, that reminds me. I bought some Oktoberfest snacks.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, you got the sausages, didn't you?
Yes, I have.
I destroyed a pack of those in about an hour. They're Moorish, man. You can't just eat one. They're too good. Oliver, it's supposed to be all in Tesco's for Monday. I'm assuming that's when mine are going to be in because there was nothing in there this afternoon. WSB, cheers, read John to give us a liquid porky goodness. Porky goodness.
Can you imagine that? Having that as a so I got those ones because I enjoyed them the other day.
Awesome, yeah.
But then I saw these, and the other one didn't have them in. Smoked salami.
Man, like, what were the other ones called? What's the name on the other ones?
Philangading and Chimagos.
No, I had the Landlager ones. I had the other ones.
Oh, I've not had one of these.
I had those. I destroyed those, man. They're like pepperonis, but good.
Really?
Yeah, proper nice, man. Destroyed them.
Oh wow. They're like together, aren't
Yeah, all you got to do is pull them, though. You don't need like a...
they? Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Why are they square? What the hell?
Because they're doing things differently. They're doing it. Dodgy shapes. Most corrupt... The most corrupt CEOs are those of the pretzel companies. They're always so twisted. Jack Howard. Oliver, my boss said to me, "You're the worst train driver ever. How many of you derailed this year?" I said, "I'm not sure. It's hard to keep track." Hey! That's a good one. I like it. Yee! I often wonder about the origins of second names. Names like Drinkwater or Armstrong. Strong arm.
Or slumbers.
They're probably copper or something. Anyone notice how young lads all wear tracksuits to stand around mob-handed? Bonkers. we were having this joke the other day about kids now. Tracksuits. They've all got handbags, haven't they? They've got purses now. Young lads. Shocking. Tree Dude, are you enjoying the Lidl Loch Lomond Braveheart? What a beer. I can't get that in my local Lidl now. They stopped doing it. Gutted. Beautiful IPA, that one.
Right.
Excuse me. Captain Meats Adventures. Pork scratching or a pork pie? Oh, mate, it's a pork pie all day long, isn't it? What's the best thing about Switzerland? Not sure, but the flag's a big plus.
1734.
Jack says this Thatcher's Katie is 7.4%, going down like water. I'm on the Xbox watching you guys. Telling off is incoming.
Oh dear.
Big Bear says Farrah Fawcett.
Farrah
Fawcett.
It's beautiful.
Farrah Fawcett. The Architect's Garage's artwork is stunning. He's worth following on IG. Yeah, it is. It's very, very cool.
Yeah, go and give him some love.
Garages. Architect's Garages. Brett's in. Hello, mate. Hey, guys. You all good? I'm good, man. How are you doing? Hope you're well. Hope you're well. Are you drinking? Buddy? Nice bar runner that would make. Oh, wouldn't it?
Oh, could you imagine? Good shout. Could you imagine that on a bar?
Just plonking your glass on top of an Oh, I'll be all over that like a cheap soup. I'll be all over that like a rash, son.
Didn't you have a rash like that once?
Yeah, it was crazy design. People took pictures. It was a bit uncomfortable.
I want to show. Can I?
What? What's that?
Yeah.
Oh, he's back. He's back. Oh,
So,
it's me.
it's you. So I put a new stereo in the wife's car so that we could use it for sat nav and all the bits and bobs. And it's Android based, and I realised you could download YouTube. So whilst I was waiting at Kids Club this morning, I was catching up on some Paul's beer reviews, sat in the car, blooming drinking me coffee. I was like, this is flipping brilliant.
Terrifying, isn't it? Terrifying. Look at me on the screen in a car. Terrifying.
I wasn't driving, I was parked, just so you know.
That's all right. That's all right then. That's very cool. I love the fact you were just watching my channel. That's the nuts. That's the nuts.
And on holiday, Kobe made us watch you.
I love that as well. Has Paul done any more videos? Let's watch him. Let's watch him. It's amazing. It is amazing. It is amazing. Full fat spicy John sausage. It's all fat and spicy. That Lamborghini is driving on the wrong side of the road. That's illegal. That's how I imagined Kev said it, like that. That's illegal. That's illegal. You can't do that. Oh, I'm not sure I want to see this. That's what John was wearing. That's your outfit last night.
Beautiful.
You absolute sex symbol. I'll tell you what, mate. Tom Jones ain't got shit on you.
Yeah, exactly.
Ain't got shit on you.
Mm-mm.
Love it. Lord's Cans Art would make amazing t-shirts. Dude, whack that on a t-shirt. Oh.
But how would you do it? Because the problem is,
it's called Baller as well. Everyone bowling around to one of them bad boys.
so what would you do though? Would you have it on the front across, or would you have it like baller and then on the back?
Yeah,
Have
the print across the front with well, I don't know how you're going to have the title of the beer. Just have a cheeky Lord's Brewing logo either on the back of the neck or on one of the arms. That'll look the nuts. That would look. That's a great shout, Paul. Great shout. Captain Meat's got all the good ideas. I'm slacking here.
We're going to Liverpool with him soon, aren't we?
We've got to go for a beer with him in Liverpool. Liverpool. Here we go. Brett's just laid it down. Human Cannibal, Unhuman Cannibal, and Neo Human Cannibal. Unhuman and Neo was bloody good. Bloody good. So we got to do the Cannibal run. We got to do it.
Right. I will do it as long as we take our beer as the first one to their place. They won't like it, but
they don't like it. I reckon they will. I thought they were sound with us when we were there the other night.
they were, but they were very much like
Oh no.
they seemed a bit more disconnected, I think, than the staff when I was previously there.
You reckon?
It's now owned by a big player, isn't it? It's like anything.
True.
All right, I mean,
I just did a knobhead pull and it overflowed. And, oh no, it overflowed and went everywhere. And now I think I've got water in my beer.
it's called a crummy pull.
Yeah, it got in. I got water in it. Never mind. Never mind. I've done all my. Well, I say I've done all my crumb backers. I've got a glass full of it, but then all that after that. Made a puddle. Human Cannibal, yeah. I need to do a Cannibal run. We've got to do it. Icon Canadian, have yourselves a pleasant weekend, gentlemen. Icon Canadian, I hope you're well, buddy. I hope you're well. What have you been up to, man? Are you well? Are you drinking? Keith Lorraine should come with a beige jumper and Roy Cropper's bag. Roy Cropper's bag. John, you can tell the shareholders more than 4 people have requested a bacon egg brew. That'll win it.
Yeah, change their minds straight away.
No, the Lucky Spurs shorts definitely. The Lucky Spurs shorts definitely did not win today. It was a disaster. Before the game even kicked off, it was a disaster. And it just got worse. My Greek counsellor died the other day. He was so good, I didn't even care.
Can I eat any more of them, or are we going to have a takeaway?
That has a button.
We're going to somebody's house and we're having a takeaway. Whoa!
That has a button above me. Oliver Sobieski, where does Oliver get him? Where's he get him?
Oh, look, Paul, I've got some photos from our brewery adventure.
Have you?
Yeah. You want to see it? You
Go
want
to
to see
my
it?
house.
You want to see it?
I want to see him. Got to be a go. Oh! Self-switch, is it? Crossbar. Oh, here we go. So photographs from the brewery adventure in Leeds. Gosh. So this was at the Assembly, the Vocation bar. Vocation and Friends. And
So that's their old branding. So some poor beggar's got to redraw that.
Well, I'm going to say it right now. While we're on that subject, I really like it. I really like the new Vocation artwork. I like the direction they've gone in. Normally, I don't like it when breweries change stuff, but I really like it, what they've done. I think the skull and snake on the life and death was my favourite part of the artwork anyway. And it was very understated. So to make it the main point of the can, I think is a good idea, personally. I don't know what everyone else is thinking, but I really like the Vocation rebrand. I think it's clever. They've used the V, a big V on some of their cans. And
I haven't actually seen it properly.
no, they're cool. They've basically rebranded all the core range. And
They used URL, which is nice.
it's always good.
It was quite warm that day, though, down there, wasn't it?
It was warm underground.
It's us in the... What's it called?
White Locks, isn't it?
White Locks.
White Locks.
That was that girl in White Locks. I still think she messed up our order.
She did.
Local beer gaff. That was
I've got
good.
2 free drinks in White Locks, so I'm going there again.
Well, I feel like I need to go back and pay for them.
No chance. No chance. Support your local beer gaff.
Yeah, that's how old the pub is.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was an old pub. Really old pub.
It was really nice. It was really nice. You need to go through these pictures. There's lids and food.
So that place was meat liquor.
Meat liquor. Lick your meat.
And they've done it out like an American dive bar, I think it is. Is that what they call it? A dive bar?
Oh, yeah. Abby looking really evil there.
She's in the correct workwear, though.
Cheers. Look at him. He's gorgeous. Gorgeous.
This is a pre-drunk face.
Pre-drunk, that was, yeah. Pre-drunk. Oh, no.
Norman?
Norman Spunk.
North? No, it's good in there. But I felt like...
North is a good bar. It's a good tap room they got there.
Yeah. It was a good beer. I quite like their lager.
Their pills was very good. Ow. I was proper drunk then.
Did you upload that video?
Yeah.
How's it done?
It's done all right. I think a few people watched it.
You should, yeah.
They were great.
Nice little advertisement just here. Yeah, that's my favourite pub.
The Grove. We're going back there, man. I need to do a proper session in there.
Oh yeah. Got to do Thursday night now, because that's Irish night.
If there's that, I mean, if the Irish band are in there, I'm there. I thought that was brilliant. Really good backdrop to the evening. That's the cheeky whiskey.
That's my mate there, Ian. And
Did he get those beers in? Did he get that Iyengar Celebration beer in?
yeah, I need to go and get it.
Awesome, awesome. Lukaku's just scored 1-0 Chelsea.
So
That's a really good goal, to be fair to him.
that was a cheeky, expensive whiskey. It was fun though, wasn't it?
It was fun. It was nice. It was a lot sweeter than I thought it was going to be. I imagine that the cork was popped on that bottle a long time ago.
Oh yeah.
But it was, it was nice though. It was a nice whiskey. Brett says you're drinking the left-handed Brewing Co. Bittersweet Nitro Imperial Coffee Milk Stout. That's got a lot of names to it. It's going down like gold top, milky coffee. Oh, sounds good, man. That's me in John's chair.
That day I set fire to the carpet.
Can't see it. That is me in the magic chair.
Oh, it's not there, is it? How can I make it so you can see it?
My elderly relatives like to tease me at weddings saying, you'll be next. They stopped once I started doing the same to them at funerals. Awful.
Here they are, look in the Zephyr.
Them couple of slags. That is Zephyr, isn't it? That is Zephyr. That was a nice bar.
It's a lovely bar, isn't it?
Lovely. Lovely bar.
I keep saying I'm going to buy the Grove, but
It's a hell of a pub.
£500,000.
That's the King's Head at the station
It is.
with our man Steve.
Look how empty our glasses are.
That was
Hey, Matthew.
Ape Escape. Yeah. Ape Escape. Destroyed it. Good beer. Good beer. Catch me when you come to Liverpool. I'll take you to all the best places. Like to see Wayne Rooney's nan. Snag.
I like the way you delay that.
Have you tried the Camden Town Love Hate Marmite beer yet? I've not, and I won't be. Have you tried it, Joel? What did you think? I don't want to be drinking Marmite in a drink, and I don't want to be giving Camden Town Brewery my money. So personally, that's my personal choice. I won't be getting it. It's a gimmick thing, and I'm just not really that interested. Also, good save. Villa nearly equalised there. Dino is in. Dino, the old fuck gamer. Hello, lads. How are you?
Hello, gorgeous.
Hello, how are you, mate? We have to get on Xbox, man. Have a game with him.
Yeah, we haven't done it in a while. We keep threatening it and then not doing it. I got a new hand controller today. I tried to play DayZ, and then Kobe's got a new controller. Those two boys get through controllers like I don't know what. I tried to take it back, and they're like, "Oh yeah, well, joystick drift is it's wear and tear." I was like, "I only bought it in April, and it was £30. It's knackered."
That's ridiculous. You should get like at least a 12-month warranty or something like that.
Well, I'm gonna I'm gonna do a video.
Destroy them.
I'm gonna go full Karen
on the internet webs. Ken says Wild Beer Co. Millionaire Stout reduced to £1.20 at Sainsbury's. That's a good beer. That's me, that is. Chuck it in the yeast. Look at that technique.
Yeah.
Just giving it a cheeky shake there. Yeah.
That's about right.
That's a good price, Ken. That is a cracking deal. Look at that. Zephyr. Dino's just cracking into a band one. All these people drinking your beer, John. Look at this.
Wow.
Brett says also, John, I saw your Sterling Spur on cask at a local bar at the Barking Cat in Poole. Yet to see it in my local Saxon bar, though. Look at that.
Wow.
if I went into a pub and they were selling Lord's beer, I wouldn't drink anything else. I'd feel bad about drinking anything but Lord's beer. I'd be like, no, I'm just going to drink all that.
This is Kobe when we went to a farm the other day. He was like, "Do I look like this one?"
Is that same colour as my hair? Any
that one?
in my life?
This one was the closest.
Oh, that is pretty close. You could be a Highland cow. Brett, you've nailed it there. The new Vocation artwork reminds me of Bullet for my Valentine's album artwork. The album's called Venom with the V. Yeah, I'm going to get that up because you're absolutely nailed it on. Now you said it, I remember it.
I need to address something actually whilst I'm here.
Go on,
So, I did these AMC beers about the stocks and shares.
Yeah.
So I posted the other day the Hoddle design.
Cool.
Now, this fist is a free image that you can use on the design software that I use. And it's completely free. I had no idea that it is actually the BLM fist and it's Black Power fist and all that. Because Hoddle is also to do with stocks and shares, and they use the same fist. So when I did this, everybody went mental at me, like I was some sort of crazy racist lunatic.
It's not your fault. It's just no one's got an imagination. They're all just using the same shit.
Yeah.
So when I saw it, I saw that, and the first thing that came to my mind was the Green Day American Idiot album. Because they
it's the same thing. So anyway, we've recorded it called the pump clip. We're not doing it. We've taken it down. We don't want that. You know me. I don't want to upset no one.
No.
So so it's gone. So that'll never see the light of day. That pump clip.
That's a shame. I do like it though.
Quite cool.
So Button Moon.
You've seen that, and it's actually shiny, isn't it?
Yeah, it's shiny. It's a shiny moon, shiny rocket. It's Button Moon, mate. It's Button Moon.
That's that. I don't know what I was doing there.
Great picture, that one. Oliver says, my favourite film is A Hunchback of Notre Dame. I love a protagonist with a twisted backstory. Oh, dear. I love it. Dino says, you're right. We need to have some gaming time. We really do, man. We really do. I'm losing it. I ain't played in ages. John Morris says, remember the Golden Goo Beerly Cream Stout? Wasn't a very good beer. I never actually had it. I made my own, and that wasn't very good either. Wasn't very good.
How disturbing is that?
Can't feel her all over Chelsea. All over him, mate. That is weird, isn't it? It's essentially he's going to eat himself, right?
It's very strange, and it's sun faded so badly that it just looks really odd.
Big Kev says might be a hair from Paul's beard in amongst that yeast that was added. Can we sue you guys if one of us chokes on said hair?
There's no way. There's no way. Impossible.
Absolutely no way.
Because when it goes through for canning, it goes through X amount of microns that we go down to. And we could actually, if we wanted to, we could filter it so strongly that we could filter the hops out of it.
There you go. Plus, if you get one of my ginger ales in your beer, you should be suing. You should be paying me.
Yeah, for awesomeness.
Yeah, exactly. Just sheer awesomeness from my beard. The artwork with that fist reminds me of Fight the Power.
Yeah, this is it. So that's the whole thing with Hoddle. That's what it's all about. But yeah. I honestly don't want to upset anybody. And I know at the moment it could run quite close to the bone. So, we'll just pull it before it goes out. So if we've upset anybody, it was never intentional.
I'm sure it'll be fine. Joel says we need the Broken Skull IPA for sale. Would sell like hotcakes. I'd love to be able to just pick up a can of Broken Skull IPA. That for me is still one of the best beers I've had this year. That was like a perfect West Coast IPA. It was lovely. Yeah, the balance was spot on. Absolutely spot on. It really was. I've caught up with the chat again. Everyone's really quiet today. We've still got like 28 people in the boozer. But the chat isn't flowing. Yeah! Bother me. Big kids, a bunch of kids chasing Quasimodo. Eventually he turns around and says, honestly, kids, I ain't got your ball. Oh, I like that. I like that. That's a good one. That's a good one. I polished off 3 bottles of Crombacker. But yeah, Brett, if you're still in, mate, you're absolutely spot on. I put it for my Valentine Venom artwork. It's really similar to the new Vocation stuff. I like it. I like it.
So I was meant to pick up the Jeep this week, right?
See?
But I'll be honest with you, I saw a breakout in the stocks and shares, and I thought I might wait. And then yesterday, not yesterday, day before, Thursday, it broke out, and I was like, yeah, baby. So I pulled some money out, and that money, I've got to wait. It takes a few days before it comes out. And then the flipping stock went through the roof the next day. I was like, no! But then actually, when I looked, the money that I took out, my balance has gone back up to the money that I took out. How cool is that? It's like I never spent anything.
Never did it. Brett's nailed it again. There we go. So Skindred released an album called Kill the Power. That's the front cover.
It's very... It's almost... Yeah, it's difficult because, yeah, you don't want to upset anybody. But I'm not... I choose... I know this sounds awful, but I choose not to get involved with all of the politics and this, that, and the other. I know about it, but I don't want to get involved in it, and I'd rather see the nice in someone than the bad. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So I did it in all innocence, and I was like, I had no idea. I had no idea. I was clueless. No idea. So sorry.
We'll let you off, man. We'll let you off. It's all good.
You have to do something.
Brett says, I don't know what to have next. Hawkshead Red Ale or German Becks. My local Premier has the import ones. Tell you what, licenses, mate, they're the future. I still get the imported Grolsch. I still get the 5% Grolsch in my local offie. Can't get that in the supermarkets. Mad.
5% Grolsch.
The way I'm feeling right now, one side of me is like intrigued that you can get an imported Becks, but at the same time, Red Ales, I'm getting right into them at the moment.
Do you think Red Ales are going to make a real big comeback next year?
I think they are. I think they are making a comeback. It seems like they're starting to pop up everywhere.
We did a Red Ale called Hyde Timberline, and that flipping, I couldn't give it away. No one liked it. Just because you'd ring and you'd say, oh, I've got a Red Ale. No, they don't sell.
I would go for the Red Ale, Brett. I would go Red Ale if I were you. Oliver, would you ever do a subscriber Q&A on a Zoom? I suppose so.
I'll tell you what's better, which would be more interesting. There's a new thing called the Green Room, which is through Spotify. I've got 5 or 10 minutes and Mum's coming back to pick me up. Okay. We're going out. And I've had a baby, so I can't drink. So let me quickly explain the old the Green Room. So it's a downloadable app. It's completely free. And what we can do is we can broadcast a podcast. and we can invite people on. You can be in the audience, and you can click if you want to come on and talk, and you can ask us a question live. And then what we can do at the very end of it, it will download onto my computer as a podcast, and then we can put it up as a podcast. So it wouldn't be zoomed, so there'd be no camera there, but it kind of is a nice media to do it in, because everybody can relax, they're not on camera, and you can just have a drink. Also, I guess with the Zoom thing, is not everybody has Zoom. Some people have Meets, some people have not Meets, it's Google, whatever it is now. And then some people use Microsoft, what's it called, the Microsoft version? Team. So it just depends on who's using what. So with the green room, I just think it's a really nice way of doing it, where it's all just talk, and we can all just talk together, and it's in the round, and actually it's broadcasting to everybody, but it's such a new format that we'd be probably the first to do it. Don't know what you think, Oliver. It's just a thought.
What's your thinking, Oliver? I don't know. A subscriber Q&A on Zoom.
Because you could do a Q&A with us now.
Exactly. That's kind of what I'm thinking. It's like if I just hosted a live Q&A and just sat here and waited for questions to come in. I don't know. Graham 101. There he is. Really like the Silver Spur beer, John.
Thanks, mate.
Oliver says, chat's dead because everyone's pissed. I hope so. Everyone's drunk. We've still got 31 people in the boozer. Look up, kill the beer. We've done it. You're absolutely spot on. Paul, titty twister or truffle shuffle? Titty twister all day long, mate. I'm not a Goonies fan. Sorry. I know nostalgia and all that. I've just never been a Goonies fan. Dust Till Dawn is an awesome film. Titty twister. What stock platform do you use, John? I use eToro.
Yeah, so I use. So the problem with eToro and a lot of the other ones is that you get charged tax on it, and I don't really want to pay tax if I can help it. So I use a Hargreaves and Lansdale stocks and shares ISA, and basically you can put up to 20-something thousand quid in it, and then basically all your winnings are protected, so you don't pay any tax on them. You don't have to declare them. You don't have to do anything. It's your money. So that's what I use. So yeah, that's what I use. I don't use eToro. I don't use one-to-one. I've got Binance. I've never used it. I used to do crypto and had it handed to me, and ended up realizing that I could make more money on stocks and shares. So I dumped my crypto. I think I hold a few thousand Doge, and that's about it. And then I moved over to doing stocks and shares. I've done the meme stocks, and so far, touch wood, it's done me proud. So the Jeep, when it arrives, when you see it, that's all, and the holiday from the hot tub, that's all been paid from winnings from stocks and shares.
There you go. Beardy Brett, he says, I need to do an order of Lord's Brewing Co. I have a slight fixation on real ale at the moment.
Well, Beardy, we've got, if you order 8 Mafia, if you use hashtag new beer, all capitals, you get £5 off, and that is real ale in a keg.
Are you selling that in keg now? The kegs are going out. Awesome.
Yeah, but it's real ale. We've not gassed it. We've not done anything with it.
Yeah, I would happily buy a keg of that. That was a lovely beer. That was a nice beer. Excuse me. How's the Pilsner getting on? How long we got to the new Pilsner?
It's out, and we sold 60% in the first day.
Wow. What's a pub? That's just a pub. Is that online sales?
That is pubs. We had pre-orders as well. I guarantee by the end of next week it'll be gone, all of it.
Jesus Christ! Is any going in kegs or cans?
It's all gone in keg, and it's all gone.
Oh, the whole lot's gone.
Well, sorry, it's all gone in kegs, but all the 50-litre ones, they're all sold. They're gone. A wholesaler said, "I want to put a pallet in," but I said, there's not even a pallet's worth left. So
You got any 5 litre kegs left?
we're not going to even put it in 5 litre kegs because it's the demand is that high. It's sold that quickly that it's not worth our while. We'll have to sell it in 30 litres and 50 litres. My wife is shouting at me. I've got to go.
Yeah, man.
Oh, look how angry she is. Look at this. This is an angry wife.
Angry wife. What Casey told you?
That was only 2 minutes ago. No, it was 2 minutes ago, wasn't it, Paul?
2 minutes ago it was.
So yeah.
It's going to think you over here with that bottle of wine. Watch yourself.
But we've ordered more tanks. That's all I'm going to say. So, and
well, the fact you've done a new batch of Pilsner and no one's going to get their hands on it, that's a little bit sad.
Yeah, but I haven't got the capacity.
No,
so,
I'm disgusted.
I'm sorry, mate. All I can say is pester your locals to get it. And, well, goodbye. And, yeah, we're moving premises and we've got a really new big master spot and I can't tell you anything more about it. I'm going to leave you with that. And I'm going, no, not telling you no more.
Why did you do that? Why did you do that? Why did he do that? Getting dark in here. What dark? John is gone. John's got to go out. Bless him. I'm clueless to this stock crypto thing. All my mates are doing it. Surely it can't be that easy to make money. Any advice for newbies like me? No, because John's done one. Paul's offie sounds like the wardrobe in Narnia, except it takes you to Amsterdam. It's good that. It do get some random beers in there. Proper random. The clenched left-handed fist is synonymous with black power and extremist left-wing ideology. It's a totalitarian. What? How'd you say that? A totalitarian salute, akin to a Nazi salute. Deep, man, deep. Defo a Lord's Red Ale, called it Ginger Joy. I reckon it would be a boss for to do a Microsoft Teams one week. We'd have a laugh. It's a cracking name, Captain Sobieski. Make sure every day is an adventure in meat. I think would there be a chat full of lively characters with the premise being a virtual pub, but increasing the level of interpersonal communications be a good thing while still being live chat. Oh yay! Steve's in. Hello, Steve. I always endeavour to have a meat adventure every day. The only problem I have is finding eager recipients. There you go. A comfortable platform for all to use, as you have mentioned with the green room, seems to allow folks to have a beer and relax without being on camera. The crux is to maximise the community. Yeah, I'll be up for doing it. Definitely. Yeah, I've never really thought about it until now. Doing a chat, answering questions and things like that, you know. Dino says, have fun, John. Because can you ask John if I have a discount code? I can have a discount code if I order a Lord's Brewing hoodie. Assuming he's got hoodies in. Has he got hoodies on the website? If they're in, I mean, perhaps if you do the new beer thing, I think is it five off your order. If you put hashtag new beer at the moment, you get $5 off it anyway. So that'd be worth doing. So still 1-0 here. Chelsea won, Villa 0, Lukaku goal. Good goal it was too, but Villa have played well. Villa have been all over them, to be fair. Jim says, back. Had to cut the yard. Looks nice now. Awesome. You can have a beer now, Jim. You've earned it. Oliver says, I think a live Q&A would pop off. It would pop off. Maybe. We'll do it. We'll organise it. I'll organise it. I mean, it took me and John. It'd be a bit weird doing one on my own. I turned the light. It's getting dark in here. Ooh. Wrapped to Spurs today. Went off the mark. Kane looked well uninterested. It was a disaster. It was an absolute disaster. We lost our 2 first-choice centre halves. One before the game. The second 10 minutes into the game. Then Tanganga getting setting off. Then a dodgy penalty against us. Then Zaha should have been sent off and wasn't. And we were shit. It was a bad day at the office. Everyone has them. Bad day at the office. We got to bounce back. Dean says, I need to do mine, Jim. Yeah, come on, lads. Look after them lawns. If you got a lawn, look after it. Bosh. Oh, Chelsea going for the second. I'm out of beer. Firing me. Cat gun. I'm out of beer. I also need to clear up a mess that I made. Right, bear with me a minute. I'm going to get a beer. I'm going to tidy up a puddle of beer. So... And we're back. Jim says, what time does it become dark in the UK this time of year? Only about 8 o'clock at the moment. Around 8-ish, it's normally getting dark. Getting cloudy at the moment rather than dark. So, I mean, what is the time? It's 6:15. Yeah, it's getting cloudy. It's clouded up a bit this evening. But yeah, about 8 o'clock at the moment, it's getting dark. Between 8 and 9. And then when do the clocks go back? Clocks go back at the end of October, don't they? And then it's dark by about 5. It sucks. Or 4 on bad days. But yeah, not dark yet. What do I think of Arsene Wenger winning the World Cup every 2 years? I don't know. I think Arsene Wenger says, jog on. He's retired. Who cares what he thinks? I thought Tanganga was playing on the edge like many good footballers do. Poor decision by the ref to send him off. I think he should have spoken to him. I think the ref went straight in with the red card. He should have just spoke to him and just said, look, you need to calm down. Spoke to Harry Kane and said, look, talk to him because he needs to settle himself down. One more, he's going to go off. I thought the referee had a bad game. I'm not making excuses. Only one team deserved to win that. Palace were the only team that deserved to win that game. Everything that could have gone wrong for Spurs went wrong today. It was just one of them days. It happens. Everything that could have gone wrong happened. But Tanganga's, he'll learn from it. Because I don't think Zaha was all that good today. I don't think Zaha exactly had the beating of Tanganga every time he played him. I thought Emerson at right back had a good game considering it was his first game in English football. But yeah, we were just fucked. We just had no centre half pairing, no recognised centre half pairing, and yeah, it was just bad. Just a bad performance. Kev, stupid idea. You know, I'm an Arsenal fan and we can't talk, but what happened today? Everything, like I just said, everything that went wrong went wrong. Everything that could have gone wrong went wrong. Alan's in. Cheers, Paul. Dropping in. Cheers to you all. Cheers, mate. Hope you're well, mate. What are you drinking? Are you drinking? Big Kev, got the Euros. Arsenal's always been a big thinker. Ran out of ideas for the best part of a decade at Arsenal. He seemed to. Kept getting you in the top 4, though, didn't he? He obviously had enough nous to keep you up there. Arsenal's a dinosaur. Struggle to watch international football the best of times. I'm the same. I'll be honest, I didn't watch a single England game of the The three that we just played, I didn't watch any of them. I just wasn't interested. If I'm honest, I think I'm still just emotionally drained from the Euros. To see us completely bottle it in the final, which we did. You know, we forget the penalties. Forget the penalties. Italy were all over us for the whole game. We showed no adventure, no ambition. We didn't learn anything. We hadn't learned anything from 3 years ago in the World Cup against Croatia. But the first time we actually came up against a team that could play football, we just got deeper and deeper and deeper and let them get the ball. We learned nothing from that game. And that was the most disappointing thing, you know, regardless of the penalties. Steve says it was Defo sending off. So I'm not sure. I'm really not sure. The first one was a booking, but how was Sahar not sent off? In the incident, how was Sahar not sent off as well? Just saying. Tanganga pushed him, that's a booking. But Sahar put his hand round his throat. How's that not a red card? And again, that's got no bearing on the result of the game. But if we're gonna talk about one side of it, we've got to talk about the other side of it. And let's have it right. Sahar put his hand around Tanganga's throat and didn't even get a card. Should have been sent off. That's the letter of the law. So it was strange. I thought the referee was a bit weak at certain times today. I still think he could have spoke to Tanganga and said, look, you've got one more. You've got one more, and then you're gone. Because he's a young lad. He was angry. It just went wrong for him. Come November, will you knock off from work early because it gets dark early? Basically, I have to, yeah. But I have to stop when it gets dark. And normally, like I say, come November, December, it's dark by about 4 o'clock. Between 4 and half 4, it's dark most days. So I have to finish then. So that's just how it is. I just have to make sure I get going in the morning. We only really get 8 o'clock in the morning till 4. That's the only sort of hours of daylight we get in the winter. So, yeah, by 4 o'clock, I'm done most days. Say November onwards, that's pretty much my day is 8 till 4. So it's just one of them things. Pain in the backside. That's when I start getting miserable. When the days get shorter and you're stuck indoors, and I hate that. Villa are playing well here. Villa are playing really well. That's too close. Ugh. I think the way Arsenal fans handed out Wenger was mental. Yeah, it's everyone thinks the grass is greener, right? You don't know what you got till it's gone, sort of thing. Arsenal thought they should be winning titles, right? I don't know if Kev is in. He's not. I'm going to drink a special beer now. I'm going to crack it open. It's been in the fridge for a while. This is from Sierra Nevada, and this is the Pale Bock Malt Liquor. And it's coming in at 6.8% ABV. And yeah, it's like a lager, basically. Flowers bloom, sunsets linger, Bock pours sweet. So a pale Bock, golden lager, an elusive fan favourite is back to mark the season with rich, complex malt, easy drinkability. I'm quite lucky to get this one. If you're, I'm a massive Sierra Nevada fan. Most of you will know that by now. I'm a member of the Cascade Club, which is their online sort of Sierra Nevada membership, and you get beers on there that you don't get anywhere else in the UK. And this was one of those, a pale Bock. I love that artwork. I love that. Get it to the camera. I'm so drunk I can't even find the camera. Looks awful. I love that. I think that's the nuts. So I'm going to crack into this. And I'm expecting special... Oh, goodness me. The colour of that. That is pure gold. Ooh, that looks glorious. Oh, wow. That looks absolutely glorious. Shit. Okay. I thought I'd share this moment with you. Where are we at with the chat? Cracking open a Marmite Ale from those wonderful brewers. The Camden Town. Bastards. Definitely different. Worth a try. Matt Smith is it. That's me, guys. Thanks as always. Happy weekend. Pizza is calling. Good man, Matthew. Good to see you, mate. Thanks for getting involved. Alan, mixture pool at the moment. Joker IPA. Is that the Williams brothers ones that do that? If I'm honest, as a Welshman, it's Gareth Bale show. If he doesn't play well, we don't win. I hate the international breaks. Yeah, I'm not a fan either. Not a fan. So, yes, we were lucky to get to penalties in the Euro final. Yep. England did not compete at all in that game. Yeah, I agree. International football for me as a Scotland fan is a tough watch. I wasn't excited for this season, both English and Scots football for some reason. I think I'm sick of the politics. Oh, don't get me started on that. Don't get me started on that. 8 hours of daylight in the winter, 16 hours of daylight in the summer. Yeah. I reckon we lose 3 minutes of daylight every day. Once you get to the longest day, which is the 21st of June, you then lose 3 minutes of daylight every day. That's meant to be the average. So we're losing what? 20 minutes, 21 minutes of daylight every week until the shortest day on the 21st of December. And then it's all uphill again, back to June. It's depressing. Come on Xbox with me then, Paul. I'd have to do it tomorrow, mate. I will have to do it tomorrow. Cannot do it today, but I will definitely do it tomorrow. Where did you get this? Yeah, Cascade Club. If you're not a member, don't cost nothing. It's free. Go to cascadeclub.com. Just register your details. And they get Sierra Nevada beers that you can't get anywhere else in the UK. So like their annual releases and their seasonal releases and things like that. You get some of them on there. Cascade Club was the one place you could get this, and it looks fantastic. So give it a look. God. For a lager, I'm just getting loads of sweet malt on that. Tiniest bit of citrus. That smells delicious. I've got to get stuck in. Cheers, everyone. Oh. Oh. That's really nice. That's really nice. Shit. Really malty. Really malt forward. Really sweet. A lot of honeyed citrus going on with it. And you get that bock. That kind of slightly bitter finish to it. It's a malty bitterness. Oh, so many flavours going off in it. That's awesome. That's awesome. I would recommend joining the Cascade Club. If you can still get, I don't know if they still got any left, but I would recommend it just for that. Kevin, if he's watching, Shark, I know you've had that. That's a beauty. That's a beauty. Jack's on the dragon soup, you nutter. You absolute animal. Alan says, enjoy malt liquor. That's an old beer term, kind of like Schultz malt liquor from back in the day. Ah, there you go. Good to have these of our American friends in the chat telling us what's going on. Schultz malt liquor from back in. So that is like a malty lager. It's a real. It reminds me, flavour-wise, of like a Pilsner, like Pilsner Urquell. That sweet malt is reminiscent to Pilsner Urquell. There's a nice carbonation to it, nice carbonation levels. It's quite gentle, but it works really nice with the malt. There's a sweetness to it. That's almost, it's got the body of a lager, right? It's got the body of a lager. The carbonation is slightly more gentle. The carbonation levels is more of a Pilsner malt. A Pilsner carbonation, should I say. It's not a fizz bomb. But there's a barley wine characteristic to it. There's a sweetness that's reminiscent to a barley wine. There's so much going on with it. That's beautiful. That's a beautiful beer. It really is. John McGinn, former Hibs player, scored the best volley I've ever seen in my life. Find me a better volley, folks. Swerve off the bar was my favourite player. Hibs, met him a few times too. He's a good player, John McGinn. He is a good player. One of those in a week. Won't be having the dragon soup again. Don't expect to sleep well. It's only like a high ABV energy drink, isn't it? Formula One sprint. Catch you later, guys. Enjoyed, Dean. Thanks for getting involved, mate. Appreciate it. One good thing come winter, thick, black, gloopy, sticky stouts. You're absolutely right, mate. You're absolutely right. That is the one good thing about when the weather starts getting a little bit colder. I do start pouring the dark beers a little bit more. I've been right in the mood for stouts lately as well. Sorry, I ain't been much. Been busy, like you know what you do. What? Sorry, I ain't been on much. Been busy. What you doing tomorrow? What am I doing tomorrow? Not a lot. Work in the morning. Work till about 1, and then in the afternoon I'm not doing a lot, to be honest. Bielsa said in our press yesterday that when he managed Chile, it's been one game in international break. Now there can be 3. It's money run business now at even international level. Absolutely right. Game's been lost, mate. Game's been lost to business. England will never win anything because of the attitude. Stevie G said the difference between England and foreign players lived for playing international games. The England lads did not. I totally agree. I totally agree with that. They're making like 10k a week by the time they're 16 years old now. What do they care? What do they care about playing for their country? It means nothing, does it? It means nothing. They're rich. They don't give a shit. Have you tried beer triple traditional ale from Aldi's? I have not, Wolfdog. I have not. I've not been to an Aldi's in ages, to be fair. I've heard there's a couple of good beers in there at the moment. Maybe I will have to pop down and have a look. I don't think I've been to an Aldi since Christmas. Since last Christmas. It's the last time I went in one. I might be wrong, but it's been a while. We'll put it that way. Jim, stouts all year for me, says David Wilson. Alan says, nice one, Paul. Thank you, Paul. Just subscribe to the Cascade Club. There you go. Bosh. They should be paying me. Big Kev says, folks, calm down on the dragon soup scare messages. I'll drink 2 most days as a warm-up to the more serious stuff. I don't know. Maybe I'm immune. By the way, I'm 11 stone. 11 stone? Bloody hell. Ben says, been watching on the Fire Stick. Just came on the app to say hello and cheers. Hello, Ben. Thanks for joining us, mate. Does that mean you got me on a full screen there? A big screen? That's a bit worrying. That's a bit worrying. Steve says, sorry, I had 2 beers. Lol, hit me both was about 5% ABV. Getting old. Ask you on Saturdays, what's your favourite genre of beer? Favourite style of beer? I think my favourite style of beer is a good West Coast IPA. When a West Coast IPA is done properly, for me, that is my favourite taste in a beer. A good West Coast IPA. A proper West Coast IPA. That is the perfect beer for me. Which is why I'm such a massive fan of Sierra Nevada, because you get that element in every single beer they do. Plus they have a balance. So I think American IPAs are the best in the world right now, in my opinion. And because I'm a massive fan of an IPA, that's where I'm at. Particularly a West Coast IPA. That's my favourite beer style right now. Definitely. Graham's run out of beer. I've had to break open the emergency French stubbies. Oh no. That's heartbreaking. Paul, have you got your hands on the Sierra Nevada Ruthless Rye? I've not. That is on my list. That's on the Cascade Club as well. I need to order that one. I completely forgot to order it. I was looking at it, wasn't I, a couple of weeks ago. I completely forgot to order it. Cameron, hello, Cameron. In the pool, just enjoying a hop, skip, and juice. Lovely beer. Vocation, great beer. One of the better ones that went in Tesco last year for me. I think that's a stunning beer. I drank loads of that last summer. This time last year, I was polishing that stuff off left, right, and centre. Cracking choice, Cameron. Well done, mate. Cheers. Thank you for joining us. Keep the comments coming in. Let us know you're drinking with us. You're going to watch Leeds versus Liverpool. When's that on? Is that tomorrow? Thoughts on the game? Couldn't give a fuck. That's my thoughts. Full screen, don't worry, you weren't full size because you were split with the mate. That's all right then. The thought of me being on a full screen TV freaks me out. It comes to something when Brazil try stopping players playing for their clubs for 5 days. Didn't happen. They don't own the players. Had to back down. Football's gone mad. It has gone mad. The whole game's gone mad. Leeds Liverpool 1-1 draw. At Ellen Road. What do I fancy? I don't know. Still early days, isn't it? No one's really picked up any form yet. So Spurs were top of the league this morning. Now we're 4th. Just shows don't mean nothing yet. Dragon Soup used to be 8%, but now 7.5% due to some tax law. Red Cola is the best one, Paul, if you ever see them. Tastes like the juice that you soak up the plastic tube from a 90s cola. Love it. Oh, look at this. Shark is starting the boil, so he can now add the hops. Nice. Wolf Dog, he's on his 3rd Leffy Blonde this afternoon. It's grown on it. It's a good beer, that. It's a good beer. I like Leffy Blonde. It's a nice beer. I know you've reviewed it before. You still like it. I do. Yeah, I do like Leffy Blonde. I need to try the other two because they've got the brown and they've got the ruby as well, haven't they? I am told the blonde is the best, generally, by people that have spoken to me about it. But, yeah, I like it. I do like it, mate. Are you on the big bottles, are you? Are you on the 3rd big Leffy Blonde? That's not a little ABV beer, is it, mate? They're in a proper session. Good lad. Why did I just go really bright? Oh, I've gone dark again. What are you doing, camera? Sort yourself out. Uh-oh, Shark, what you brewing? He's on a pumpkin, isn't he? Pumpkin ale. As a red, I still have nightmares about your Boa's goal. Oh, what a goal. What a goal. What a goal that was. Has he not scored 100 Premier League goals yet? Mo Salah. I hate Liverpool. I hate them. I hate fucking Jamie Carragher, Graham fucking Souness. I hate them. Sick of hearing their shit. I just don't care. Alcohol energy drinks are disgusting, but if it tickles your balls, more power to you. Yeah, I don't think the idea of an alcoholic energy drink, I don't know if that's a good idea. I really don't. Seems an odd one to me. Seems an odd one. Wolf Dog's like, yeah, boy. What beer are you drinking on Rasco and Disco? I am planning to drink. I've got a beer from Two Roads Brewing. You'll be familiar with them, Sharp. Another really good American brewing. I'm drinking their hazy double IPA. Too Hazy, it's called. Too Hazy. I'm going to be drinking that with them, and I'm also going to be drinking the Belgian Beaver peanut butter stout. I've got another bottle of that I've chilled for tonight. So I'm going to be hopefully drinking 2 absolute belters. The Too Hazy by Two Roads Brewing right now is one of the most highly rated beers in the world. Yeah, I've ordered one and I'm really looking forward to it. So yeah, I'm going to be having that and the Belgian Beaver peanut butter stout tonight at least. I'll do them in that order. I'll do the double IPA and then I'll do the stout. But looking forward to this tonight. Really am. Leffe Brune is great too, says Jim. I've never tried it. I could pick it up. I know if I go into an Asda, I can get all 3. They've got them all in there. I'll have to try it, do a review. Big Kev, that's the one I tried. If you drink sours, tastes not too bad. The caffeine got to me and had a restless sleep. I don't need that, man. How much do they cost, a can of Dragon Soup? Are they expensive or are they like proper dirt cheap? Get a gram of Charlie for 40 quid, you know what I mean? If you want to have a restless night's sleep, for me, Mo Salah is so underrated. It's because he's a Muslim. That's the truth. It's because he's Egyptian. It's like Heung-min Son. Heung-min Son is one of the best footballers in the world because he's Asian. No one ever talks about it. You know. There's the truth for you. Yeti's on the pumpkin spice ale. I had a pumpkin spice coffee this morning, Kev. I love pumpkin spice, mate. Pumpkin spice season, son. All Leeds. Yeah, mate. I want to see Leeds beat Liverpool tomorrow. It'd be great. I don't care, but yeah, if anyone's going to win, Leeds. Go on the Leeds. Plus, Leeds is a really good city. I had a great piss up there a few weeks ago, so I'm a fan now. Sounds nice, mate. He's on 99 goals. Lightweight numbers, mate. Lightweight numbers. Boom. Mark was drinking a Goose Island IPA on draft yesterday in a hotel. Very nice. It's a good IPA, isn't it, Goose Island? I like their IPA. I like their lager as well. The Golden, is it the Golden Goose? Golden Goose lager from Goose Island. If you ever find that, that's a lovely beer. It's a really nice malty lager. It's good. They had it at Morrison's for about a month. And then they stopped selling it. I will be drinking the Sierra Nevada Oktoberfest while drinking. Sounds awesome. Sounds awesome. Steve says a peanut butter stout sounds a bit strange. Is it nice? Sounds a bit sticky. Excuse me. I've been on like a journey looking for the perfect peanut butter stout, and it took me a while to find one that nailed it. And the Belgian Beaver with their peanut butter milk stout, for me, was perfect. Absolutely, it was exactly what I wanted. Oh dear, 2-0 Chelsea. Villa have just given them a goal. Is that Kovacic? Yeah. 2-0 Chelsea. Kovacic, awful back pass. I'm not sure who it was that played that back pass, but it's so short. Was it Tyrone Mings? It had to be Tyrone Mings, didn't it? Okay, no. Tyrone, what was it? Tyrone's not Tyrone. Your name's not Tyrone. Your name's David. $2.99 for the can. What was that for? What was that for, Dave? Your last message. Steve, that beer is awesome. Kev, if you're still in, mate, I'm on that. I'm on the Power Bock from Sierra Nevada. I know you've had that one. Lovely beer. Lovely beer. Really enjoying that. Is Emma Raducanu, is that how you say her name? Super talented, or does it reflect the standard of the women's game? I hope she wins, but I've always thought even if I could win the women's Euro, I think she'd thrash you, mate. I think she'd thrash you. I don't know. I couldn't give two shits about tennis, if I'm honest, but everyone's getting excited about it, aren't they? So, yeah, good luck to her. Good luck to her. She's, as soon as someone, let's have it right, over here, as soon as there's someone who's got a little bit of British in them in tennis, everyone starts freaking out, don't they, and start rubbing one out. I'm not a tennis fan, so I couldn't give a shit, and I'm not going to pretend to be bothered, but she's 18 years old, and she's about to do a US Open women's tennis final. Fair play to her. When I was 18, all I was worried about was where I was getting my next beer from. You know what I mean? Not returning a serve. So fair play to her. I hope she wins. So we get something positive to look at in the news. Peanut butter chocolate stout from Duclaw Brewery in Baltimore is sublime. It's called Sweet Baby Jesus. Sweet Baby Jesus. Mark Jones says, Mark, come and meet you and John if back in Leeds, Paul. Tell us when and where. Dude, we'll do it. We'll do it. I will know more in a couple of weeks. We've got a bit coming up. The missus got a few days off work and we need to get away for another few days because we've not really had the chance. And we want to go Leeds again for round 2 because there's a lot of bars we didn't get to. We want to go to Brew York. We want to go to Hebden Bridge, Vocation. We want to go to the Thornbridge pub. We want to go to Tapped. There's a few places we didn't get the chance to go last time. So, yeah, Mark, you'll find out. You'll know for sure. We'll give you the dates. And you come and get smashed with us, mate. That'd be awesome. Mo Salah, 207 games, 127 goals and 45 assists. Not a bad return, is it? Not a bad return. Oliver's off to the pub. Good lad. Have a good night, Sam. Have a good night. There was a peanut butter stout in Tesco the other day. Thought of you. No, you wanted to find a great peanut butter stout. Not sure if you tried it before. What was it called? I had one from Northern Monk they put out last year, the Stars and Stripes. It was quite nice. That was a peanut and jelly porter. That was quite a nice beer. But yeah, this Belching Beaver one is on another level. Another level. It's perfect. Next time we get up there to Maryland, I'll try and snatch you a bottle of Sweet Baby Jesus. I'll hold you to that, Jim. I'll hold you to that, man. 2-0. Come on, you Blues. Yeah. Tyron Mings, what was he doing there? $2.99 for the Dragon Soup. I've never seen it. I think it's probably a good thing, to be honest. Probably a good thing. I've done, as I said before, I did a lager. It's a Bulldog Premium. Comes in at 5%. An IPA from Wilco. Did it before. Wasn't a bad beer. Well, like a Wilkinson beer kit. Blimey. Marmite Ale got a bit sickly towards the end. I'll have to get really drunk before I tackle the last one. We've done all 4 cans. They're doing in packs of 4, aren't they? That's, yeah. I don't know. A Marmite Ale. Like I say, you have a really yeasty beer, you get that Marmite aroma, don't you? And I always find it a little bit off-putting. If you have like an Imperial IPA, you get that big Marmite aroma. I'm just not sure I want to drink it. I'm just not sure I want to drink Marmite. And like I say, it's from Camden Town Brewery, who are Arsenal's beer partners. So as far as I'm concerned, it's a beer that I'm never going to go anywhere near. But it's, I'm interested to hear people's reactions to it, though, that's for sure. I think Emma Raducanu is an absolute stunner. I think I can say that. She's 18. Yeah, it's legal. You're allowed. Maybe it's because Salah's a diver. He does like falling over, doesn't he, Salah? Evening all. Daft About Craft. Hello. One of the days from Daft About Craft is in. Just tuning in while editing the next podcast episode. Went to Derby Beer Con yesterday, which was great. One of the most interesting beers we had was a beetroot sour from Inc. So I'm assuming I'm talking to Dave D, the sour fan, the guy who we actually met at Brew London. I hope you're well, Dave. Hope you're well. But listen to the show. Listen to the one you did at Brew London, talking to John with me waffling in my drunken state in the background. So apologies for that. But yeah, I hope you're well, mate. Daft About Craft. If you listen to podcasts, guys, if you got a bit of chance, earphones on, out and about, doing what you do, Daft About Craft, they've got a wicked craft beer podcast. They put out a new episode every fortnight, I think it is now. Really good show. Check them out. Subscribe. I think they're on all the major podcasts, places now. Apple Podcasts and iTunes or whatever it's called. So I'm not good technically, but yeah, they're on all the decent podcast places. So yeah, if you want a beery podcast, check out Daft About Craft. Really, really good. Do you think Fury will fight AJ? Oh God, I hope so. I mean, he's got to get this other fight with Deontay Wilder out of the way, isn't he? Which just seems like a total waste of time. If Fury and Joshua were to fight now, I think it'd be a hell of a fight. I really do, because I know Joshua slimmed down a bit. He slimmed down a little bit, and he's more about maintaining. Because I think he's worried that Fury will just outbox him over. Fury won't box out. Fury won't knock out AJ, but AJ can knock out Fury anytime he wants. But he's got to get in there. He's got to get in there and get the shots. I think Tyson Fury would beat him. I think Tyson Fury would beat AJ at the moment. I think he'd do him on points. But there's always that one punch. It only takes one punch sometimes. I think AJ's got that punch. I think it'd be a good fight. I really do. A lot of people are writing off AJ, but me included, to be fair. I think Fury's the better fighter, but AJ just needs one hit. One bang. Game over. Dragon Soup sounds fucking horrible. It does, doesn't it? It does sound bad. David Wilson is off. I'll catch you another day. Cheers, Dave. Thanks for getting involved, mate. Really do appreciate it. Jim says, see you, David. Cheers, brother. Sobieski was so happy that Chelsea beat Man City in the Champions League. City are everything that is wrong with football. City, Chelsea are they're both everything that is wrong with football. Before Abramovich came in, Chelsea used to go around with a bucket asking for money to help fix the fucking roof. Like a church, mate. They were a paupers club. They're based in one of the richest parts of London, in Kensington, Chelsea. But their club have always been like a second-rate bullshit club. And until Abramovich came in, they were fuck all. And now they're one of the biggest clubs in Europe. So, fair play to them. If it had happened to any other club, they'd have done the same thing. And the same could be said for City. Manchester City were always the other team in Manchester. They were the other team. Now they're champions. So money talks. Money talks. Mo, hashtag. That's enough of that. How do you reckon? Good odds. What are the odds? What are the odds on that? Mark Jones, Brew London. He wasn't pissed by you, Paul. Nah, not at all, mate. Not at all. Hardly had a drop. Dave dear, yeah, all good with us. Beetroot sour was so much better than it sounds. Reckon we might start to see more vegetables. Do you know what? I'll be up for it. Because I quite like beetroot in itself is sour, isn't it? If you eat like sliced beetroot, you kind of get that kind of tang to it, and it is sour. Beetroot sour. Who brewed it, Dave? Did you say? It does sound interesting. I'm fascinated now. Where's your last comment? Beetroot sour, Ink Brew. I don't think I've had anything from Ink Brew before. I'm all over that. Like a cheap suit, Dave. I want to get me a beetroot sour from Ink Brew. I wonder if Abby loves sours. You met Abby at Brew London. I wonder if she'd drink that. She likes her tropical sours more than anything. Gypsy King will batter Joshua. Joshua's not a great boxer. Never bought a sour beer for a while. I'm old school. Who bought sweets in the 90s that made your eyes water? Flying saucers, mate. Flying saucers. Let's get a little bag of flying saucers, bite into them. It was sour. Beer kit from there came in at 4.4%. Can't wait to review it. Once you can get some good beers. I've never bought a beer kit. I really do fancy doing some brewing. I really do. I have to get on it. Here we go. We're getting defensive now. Mo Salah's not a diver. Scored 17 of 18 pens and the first player to score on the 5th consecutive. No one cares, Paul. No one cares, mate. I'm sorry, but no one cares. Right, I'm off with Ginger Jeanette, brother. Formula One call. See you next time. Take care. Cheers, Mark. Take care, buddy. Have a good evening. I disagree. He should have a snorkel and 2 tank canisters on his bag. He does like falling over. It's got to be said. Hello, Marwood. Hello, mate. How are you? Hope you're well. I did read some years ago that the big Russian was flying over London looking at stadiums, and Tottenham was the one he thought about. I heard that as well. That Tottenham was the first club he looked at investing in, and he changed his mind and went to Kensington. To be fair, if you're a billionaire investor and money's no option, where are you going to invest your money? You're not going to invest it in Tottenham, are you? You're going to invest it in Kensington. Tottenham are a victim of their own location in that situation. Oh, this bock is lovely. I hope you're well, Marwood. Thank you for joining us, mate. Trev D is in. Hey, how you doing, man? How are you, dude? How are you? Ink Beer brewed it. The one, the Star Beer. I've heard of that one. Tastes like a Star bar. Right, that's it. Dave, I'm going to have to get on the Ink Brew website and get some beers ordered up. A beetroot sour sounds incredible. And a beer that tastes like a Star bar. I've got to try that. Thank you for reminding me about that. Cheers, Dave. Ink Brew. Where's my pen and paper? Pen and paper! That's not a pen. That is a lighter. There we go. Ink Brew. I get loads of recommendations on these live streams. Because I'm busy getting drunk, I forget them. Ink Brew. There we go. Written. Ooh. I'm doing a live tomorrow if you fancy it, mate. I'll send you a link. Yeah, just let us know what time you're doing it. Like I say, I'm free from. What time am I going to be home from? Well, I'll be home from about 2ish, about 2 onwards. I'll be all right. So yeah, excuse me. Yeah, I'm for Big Kev if he's still in. I'll be up for that, Steve. Definitely. Trev, I'm drinking some UFO pumpkin ale. Oh, UFO, great brewery, great brewery. UFO White Belgium. It's an American beer made in Boston. Yeah, I've had a few of their beers. I've had the Belgian. I've had the White Belgium from UFO. Loved it. Loved it. Yeah, top brewery. They did the. They're near Harper's, aren't they? They're situated really next to Harper's, aren't they? Who did the Dunkin' Donuts coffee beer, if I believe. Really good brewery, UFO. Asda sell a self-brewing kit. I noticed the other day. Oh, they're getting all over the place. Harper and UFO Blackberry Wit Beer is a fantastic beer too. Look at this. UFO getting all the recommendations. Loving it, loving it. Right, I need a wee. So I'm going to go for a quick piss. I'm going to mute the mic. I'll be back in 1 second. Boom, and we're back. And we are back. Yeah, UFO brewery, mate. Be a good idea to use those flying saucers to put different fillings in. Saucy, roulette, sour. It would be a good idea, wouldn't it, actually? A spicy flying saucer. I'll be working nights, Paul, because I've not seen any football. How did Spurs get on? Shut it, Stan. Shut it. You dickhead. Jim almost got the variety back with blueberry. Verity back with blueberry. A variety pack with the blueberry. I see. I'm with you now. I'm with you. That film was class and Richie's Poozy. Yeah. Dust Till Dawn. If you've not seen Dust Till Dawn, great film. Great film. I remember you said your brother lives in Mass or something. Yeah, my brother lives in Boston now. He lived in Boston. Then he lived in LA for a couple of years, and now he's back in Boston. Yeah, he's a Boston boy. I PM you the times. And he's off, dude. Have a great stream, dude. Speak to you soon. Cheers, Steve. I'll speak to you tomorrow, mate. Oh, which 3 people would you like to go on the lash with? Which 3 people? What, like anyone in the world? Are we talking? Or are we talking celebrities or famous people or what? I don't know any celebrities, so I probably wouldn't want to go on the piss with them. Big Kev says, thanks, Paul, for the last few hours. Really appreciate it, mate. Have a good week. You too, buddy. You too, Kev. Thanks for getting involved, mate. Appreciate it as ever. You take care. I hear that Tottenham's new ground is absolutely stunning. That said, it's very inaccessible. Rundown part of London. Yeah, Tottenham's a dump. Tottenham is a dump, unfortunately, but it is, honestly, it is the most stunning football stadium you'll ever see. Until they release another one that's better than that. Release another one? Until they build another one that's better than that. It's an incredible stadium. It really, really is. Chelsea's ground is worth hundreds of millions if the Chelsea pitch owners would allow them to sell it. I could imagine. Charlie Robertson is in. Hello, Charlie. What's your favourite type of beer? I love a good West Coast IPA, mate. A good West Coast IPA and a good lager. They're probably my favourite styles. What about you? Big Kev, wrong side of the road, that Lambo. Illegal, mate. Illegal! Big Kev just hammering home the point. Chelsea area, I do property development for a large retailer. One of our properties in that area is very large and right in the middle of it. Priceless because of the battle of who would pay more. Exactly that. If a big old lump of land comes available there, they'd be like vultures. Vultures circling around a corpse. They'd be all over it. Right. I have caught up with the chat and the numbers are just starting to die down a little bit. So I'm going to wrap it up. I will be on, if you're on Instagram, I will be Keith Moon, Lemmy, Jim Morrison, so CJR, West Coast Lager of America. West Coast Lager, there you go. Yeah, if you're on Instagram, I will be with Rasco and Disco Beer Reviews on Instagram tonight. It's a late one, 10 o'clock. 10 o'clock tonight. I will be on with those guys. I'll be having another couple of beers and I'll be having a chat. And yeah, it'll be a good laugh. So I hope you can join in with that one. To the West Coast of what country? West Coast IPA of America, mate. West Coast IPA. That's my favourite style. West Coast IPA and then a good lager. They're my two favourite styles. West Coast lager. West Coast IPA is what I meant. A West Coast IPA and a good lager. They're my two favourite styles of beer. Jim says, great webcast, Paul. Have a great weekend. You too, Jim. Enjoy, my friend. Captain Mate, thanks for the stream, you slag. Sobieski says, thank you for the live stream. Miles says, tell Kim to be nice to me, please, Paul. Kim, be nice. Be nice to him. Come on. Leave him alone. Thank you for joining us, mate. I really appreciate it, everyone. Thank you for joining. Thank you for watching. Thank you for getting involved. I love you all. I love you all massively. Also, I hit 3,000 subs this week. This is the first time I've had to kind of acknowledge it. Thank you, everyone who subscribed to the channel and supports it. You're all legends. Absolute legends. It's amazing. Absolutely amazing. I'm getting to those numbers. Absolutely incredible. Yeah, I really appreciate it. Love to all of you. Please take care of yourselves. Enjoy your beer. Be responsible. Look after yourselves. And I will see you all very, very soon. Next Saturday, probably. A live one. So, yeah, I'll speak to you all soon. 10 o'clock tonight, Instagram. Don't miss it. Take care, guys.